there. It's like even like elevator music.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ski.
All right. So, welcome back to the Mildew Dojo. This is Karate in the Basement. As always, this is your host, Proper J, aka the Shogun, and the back of me, as always. What is your name, boy? What is your name?
You named it.
Oh, I didn't. This is the Master Wang, and this is actually what's it, special episode.
This is a special
this is the
episode
first
because
time
I ain't
you-
never fucking seen us before.
No, this is the first time you get to see us. So yeah, so we reintroducing ourselves. So this is I'm Proper J, Wang, and usually it's just a tandem me and Wang. So today we have Shay,
Su Young.
Su Young, aka the Kenoshi. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So yeah, this is a different show, new show. So get to see us, not necessarily live per se, but we're here live. So this is actually a good event. So before we started, how's y'all day doing? How was y'all weekend?
I gave y'all the rundown of my day already. Okay. I'm just here. I'm just here so I don't get fired. I'm off a Red Bull though, so I'm
So in about good 10 minutes,
yeah.
you're gonna be
I'm
with
gonna
it.
start
She's
shaking.
gonna be with it.
Be
Yeah.
jittery as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah. You been good though? Your weekend been decent?
I have been doing work stuff. Look, check this shit out, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I go to the doctor and they give me this fucking nasal spray because I got a fucking blockage in my nose, which is why the CPAP been beating the shit out of me for the last 3 months.
So that was the whole like diagnosis. It's like you had a blockage.
I got a diagnosis from a second doctor because the first doctor I called a fucking moron, and he called my primary doctor and said that he never wants to see me again.
He put the
Feelings mutual.
You know what? He put the two together because some people don't. So good job.
So I go to another doctor, and he instantly finds out what's wrong with me. So one of these nasal sprays makes me drowsy, and I have to take it in the night before I go to bed, and I have to take it before I go do a 12-hour shift sitting in a fucking office by myself. I was not like a fucking heroin addict all day yesterday.
You was on that fit fold?
Hey.
Yeah, that
Shit.
fit fold that
All I remember, I was looking at my computer, and then when I opened my eyes, I was looking at my desk. So this is not going to work. So I got to call him Monday. Hey, we got to do something different, fam. I can't have people
Do
think
they
I'm.
have a non-drowsy version?
They if they don't, I can't take that shit.
No.
I can take it at night before I go to
Yeah.
bed, of course, but I could
It
not
probably
take that
definitely
shit
wasn't gonna
before.
work. Yeah.
I could not take that shit
Yeah.
before I go to work.
So you're tired. You're drowsy. I'm just irritated.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I had to deal with the neighbor. I ain't been there for 3 months. I officially had to deal with a neighbor. Almost had to cuss somebody out. So. Long story short, nobody should be at anybody's door ringing their doorbell for 40 minutes. Yes, I got videos of this shit.
No, motherfucker would have got punched.
Yeah, but I'm growth, brother. Growth.
Mm.
Hey, listen.
Growth.
Only thing that would have been growing is that doohickey I put on his
At
head.
that
Yeah,
part.
I know, but at the same time, watch the video, just like the first 10 minutes, because he has said something. He's like, well, if he can't hear me at the door, then he must have a hearing problem. Right then, I wanted to get up. I'm like, one, I'm waiting for him to drop the N-word. 2, I'm waiting for him to do some more hilarious stuff. And 3, I'm waiting for him to do some incriminating stuff just in case he backpedals on some other stuff. So it got more hilarious towards the end. And yeah. So,
Okay, well, let me ask this question, if you don't mind sharing.
yeah.
For what reason was he knocking on the
Yeah.
door? For
Oh, this
40
is what made it
minutes?
really
Because I'm
fucked up. This is
invested.
what make it even more fucked up. He wanted to rake the leaves off my yard, and he's not getting paid for this at all. I told him I don't have the money. I'm not going to do this. He's like, I guess the old person that used to live at the house, he used to do that. You know what I mean? And before you ask, yes, I told this story to everybody else. Yes, he's single, he's old, and he's alone.
So he asked permission to do something for free that he
Could have just did.
could have just did.
Right. So this is like, why are you so pressed to be like, hey man, like he was like, it was almost like I done like broke up with him and he's at my door or something like that. You know what I mean? It was that kind of energy. Like Joe, it's just like, man, please let me mow, let me do your yard work, please. Like I'm not paying. All he wanted me to do was like go shoot some pool with him.
He was acting like, what's your name off the players ball? Diamond, I just want to talk to you.
Man.
Oh, girl. What was his name?
Oh, was it Claire? Was it Claire? No.
Rodney Russell.
Rodney,
Something.
Rodney, I think it
It was
was.
something crazy.
Man, but and it's just like I'm watching the video of it, like, cause like my door is like right next to my bedroom, so I'm hearing all this stuff. I'm looking on the ring, and I can hear him getting frustrated. Ding, ding. Come on, Jason, open the door. I'm like, the last time he stopped by, it's just like then I had to let him know, like,
Next time, hit him with old boy from off of Minister Society. Remember the hey, I told you about coming this
Myron.
fuck so goddamn early in the morning.
That was
Yeah,
mine.
Myron from Players Club, but you know what I'm about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I properly told him he had to leave though. So I actually did a good job. I didn't cuss him out. I really wanted to, because if you hear the video, you can hear me stuttering. When you hear me stuttering, it's just like, okay, Jason about to lose this shit, you know.
Because I've been cussing. I ain't
Oh
grown
man,
up yet.
man.
I'm too fucking childish.
Way too childish.
I'm super
I
childish.
was childish
Way
enough to
too
sit there and
childish.
watch it and record it.
No, see, that
So
would have
it-
irritated me, and then the reaction would have been even worse.
So it was irritating, but it was hilarious because I shared it with one of my cousins and we just had a good laugh for a few hours.
So when you say old, how old
about
are you?
67.
Ain't old enough.
Yeah, hell no.
If you had to
know
say at
that.
90, I would have respected.
Right,
You
that's like
60?
he probably like senile or something. But no, you are
He's
very
different
much.
and he's slow, and you can tell he's lonely and everything. And he's talking about something about like his mom lived with there, and like he be in the basement. So I put the two together. I'm thinking like,
Oh.
and then like my mother, she was like, "Is your mother really there?" If I had to go to
Yeah,
talk,
maybe you needed to
pull
be
her out.
nice to him.
Pull her outside. Is your mother really there? Because he talks to
plotting
himself.
on you.
He talked to himself out loud. That's not the first time he came to my house where he's just like ringing the doorbell and he's like, easy there. Give him time. Give him time for what? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to
Yeah,
mother?
no, be nice to him, please.
Mother? No, it's too late.
No,
Well, I was nice enough. I was
That,
nice enough.
that mother talk to himself. Don't you be the next victim. Just yeah, he play nice with Buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. So. So, all right. So today's episode is a good episode. Ever since we did this, we started doing podcasts. What, like almost 2 years?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Like immediately when I joined the group, I had this idea. Like I think we all kind of semi had this idea. We just didn't know when and where, how many people do it. But we're really just in general, we just going to talk about hip hop, what it means, the good, bad, ugly, all that in between. Because we really was going to hit it strong last year. Because I would say in the last 2-3 years, hip hop been making some moves. It's been a good year, especially this year for rap. Alfredo 2 was a banger. What was another one that dropped this year? Clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I finally listened to that Wale Friday.
Mm.
You know one thing about Wale? He is good at making love songs.
Look, you know what? Wale is the
I'm not
only.
wrong for that, right?
No, not at all.
Like that's more than fair. We think of LL Cool J. He makes songs for women, but he makes love songs, like for real. Like LL talk about like, oh, with this situation with a girl, it's like, you know, like Wale's like, nah, this is how I really feel. Like this kind of hurt me or kind of not, and you know.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with a nigga like Wale, though. Wale is the only dude that can fuck your mama, your sister, your favorite auntie, beat you up, then write a song to you and make you regret leaving him.
And you gonna say sorry.
You will apologize to him at the end of that song.
For losing your chick.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga will make you regret leaving him
And
because he was the worst motherfucker in the world.
And Wale gonna be like, I forgive you for being stupid. I will forgive you for that. But yes, Wale,
He's fucking great.
he is great. He is great. What else came out this year?
What we see, Don Tripp,
Oh yes,
Don Tripp's album, the Step Brothers album, Cardi.
I know you kind of have an opinion about him, but Tyler Creator, whatever you like about him, I don't. But it was a good album. It came out, you know. It was.
You know what that Tyler Creator album told me?
I like the one that came out, but not
You like Igor?
Call Me When You Get Lost. That was
okay.
that was to me that was his best one.
Tyler the Creator's last album was an album about him.
Which one? Not Chromacopia. Or
Not Chromacopia.
That little short one.
The one that just dropped.
Don't touch the glass.
Don't touch the glass.
I ain't.
That album was about him looking for love, as he says on a song that I'm going to fuck everybody that you're close to, but I'm still looking for love.
He's honest.
I liked Chromacopia though a little bit.
Chromacopia was good, but I always thought Call Me When
I'm
You
not
Get
a major Tyler fan.
I'm a decent one because that shows growth. I'll talk about him later, but it's just like, you know, like I said, the last couple of years, and like, you know, a couple of years ago, he did Call Me When You Get Lost, and that I think that would kind of catapult him to where he at now. So it's been a good year for that. What else happened in hip hop? Outkast, Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Well deserved.
You know, in the last almost half a decade, women of hip hop is making moves. I mean, they're making more moves than men. You know what I mean? I mean, are they actually good lyrically? Debatable, but
I agree with the debatable part because it kind of depends on what you like in hip hop.
Right. And it's just like it's kind of what you see with the male counterparts. Like you have all these rappers, they all kind of sound the same, doing the same. It's like there's nobody that kind of sets us all apart. But when you have a smaller group of women, though. They are, but it's still a small group.
Oh yeah.
So it's like maybe like 4 women and like the rest of them are just kind of the same.
Some of them women made my list today.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I think I had like I had a kind of small list because it's just like I had to really be picky with them. You know, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna start very simple. So, what does hip hop mean to y'all guys? Well, actually, before I want to say something though, I see that your mother's here. Hello, Rose.
Yeah, our number one fan. We got an audience today.
Her and the
She's like, oh
my God, what?
Her and the skeletons from the Halloween party are our audience.
Right. The reason why I want to shout her out because we put on her page. She had a picture of her. You know, some years back, she had the all leather joint. That was giving me some Rosie Perez. Yes. I mean, she look. Yeah, when I seen that, I could just see her doing the.
Yeah, she definitely used to do the. dance. She did.
Yeah,
she did.
Man. I had a
oh shit.
Man.
She definitely used to do the little pump. That she used to do it.
Funny as hell.
It goes with the show. It's just so hip hop too, you know what I mean? But all right, so yeah, what does it mean to y'all?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Sure. So hip hop to me there's a lot of different things. Relevance, knowledge, it is a message, it is eternally cultural.
Yes.
Like a lot of things in general stem from the hip hop culture.
Okay.
The music, the style of dress, the dance, and the like, just a lot of it. I said, even the knowledge part, like you found out about different religions and different aspects of life from hip hop artists.
You really did.
You know, like the 5 percenters, you know, with Wu-Tang, like you
you found out stuff in Christianity, which is nothing wrong with it, whatever it is, but it's like you didn't know it was like this type of people or that type of people, and you know, you just it's like a big runner.
Yeah. And ultimately just hip hop gave our demographic the voice that we did not have to speak.
Yeah.
Like we was able to use that amendment very well when hip hop came about, and it keep expanding. So that's kind of what, like, it's a lot to it, but outside of it just being good music, like there's messages and, you know, cultural relevancy in hip hop. So
yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Master?
Hip hop is the epicenter of life.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yay.
That's it. You just left it at that.
Mic drop.
Do what you will with that information.
Right. So with me, I agree with all of them. It was my release. It was my solace. It was like, it was how I interpret things, how I could actually be me. I guess, quiet, shy kid. All I had was art and music. So that's the only thing I can relate to. So when I had a platform where I could listen to, because, growing up in a little town like this, all we had was, country music and the top 50. So it was just a variety of whatever, So I would say till probably like maybe 11 until I was probably like maybe 21, 22, like religiously every Saturday, Yo MTV Raps. After school, probably like 3:00, Yo MTV Raps. This was like for like good 10, 12 years. That was just like my routine every day every day. So it was a big deal. So it made me who I am. It's like that is like my extension. If you want to call it, I joke around, I always say music and artists like my love language, but technically term wise not, but that really is. If you really want to get to know Jason the proper J, that's your way in. So okay, so would you say that you're a hip hop purist or a snob, or do you like accidentally gatekeep?
No, I don't gatekeep at all.
Okay.
I don't gatekeep. If I like it and it's something good, I'm going to tell you about it. Like I be trying to put people on to a lot of different stuff.
Okay.
I don't would I call myself a purist? Not necessarily. In some aspects, yes. But then no, because of the way that hip hop itself has expanded and like branched off and changed. So I don't just stay true to the root of hip hop.
You're a continuous student.
Yeah, like as it grows, so does my palette for hip hop, because there's some artists that I do listen to that you would be like, never took you to be that kind of person, and y'all gonna find out once we start.
And that's what music in general, I think.
Yeah.
What about you?
I am not a gatekeeper, nor am I a purist, because I am pure to
your style, but
I'm pure to my style, and
not hip hop in general.
Because I will openly say 99% of the artists that have dropped in the last 10 years are assholes.
He does not. My brother don't like anybody. I tell people this all the time, jokingly. It's some truth to it, but it's a bit of an exaggeration. Anything made before 1994, Derek doesn't like.
So it's fair.
I will openly say 99% of everything that was made before 2000, after 2010, I don't like.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Yeah. So it's fair to say you somewhat is snob.
He's kind of a snob.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. So for me, I'm not going to say I'm a full purist. I don't gatekeep on purpose. I know I probably have gatekeep, but that has something to do with me being a snob. So I kind of look like hip hop, like anything else. So let's say, for example, if I say you like basketball, and I'm trying to figure out you like basketball, a person that really don't like basketball, I'm like, hey, you like that? Who's your favorite player? Who are you gonna say? Probably.
For me?
Well, not you in general, but somebody in general. Like our friend.
They're gonna say LeBron.
They're gonna say LeBron or Michael Jordan.
LeBron, Jordan.
Oh, they're gonna name
the
Kobe, Jordan, LeBron.
Right. And nothing wrong with that. If that's really then you gotta ask that. He's like, why do you like him? Oh, because of blah blah blah. Yeah. Or here's a better example. If I ask you if you like reggae music, who are you gonna say first?
Bob.
Ooh. Who?
Bob.
If you like reggae music.
Oh.
First, you know what I mean? So it's just like, how can you say that you like really a purist or like this when you just like the basics?
You like the mainstream, the most well known,
right? And you don't step outside of that. So when we
if you ask me, my answers would be completely different if you ask about basketball or reggae music.
Right. You know what I mean? So like back to like the whole Tyler Creator and the other people like that. It's like I was with this person when he did Yonkers and everything. And it's like now y'all catching up to him when he did Cornucopia when he was kind of trash and he just did this weird.
I like Tyler when he did Yonkers. I liked She. I mean, like,
Right.
I like early Tyler.
I get it. You don't like the newer stuff. You like the older stuff. I'm kind of like in reverse, but yeah. But
Tyler don't be saying shit no more.
No,
he be
he
saying
don't.
words that rhyme.
No, you don't. But still, I'm kind of liking the success. That's why I'm liking his growth and success.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look.
Success wise, yeah.
Success wise, the young man is winning. I don't understand the victory, but hey, kudos to the win.
Right. So
he's winning. That's
he's
what
winning.
Yeah.
So in a sense, I'm a snob and I gatekeep because it's like how you gonna tell me that you like hip hop and you don't know A, B, C, and D or 1, 2, 3, or 4 or something like that. So I try to learn them on something, but I try not to be such an asshole about it, you know. So next question. Who introduced you to like hip hop? Like was it anything or anybody specifically?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember a time where hip hop was not a part of my life.
So it was just there.
It's all music in general. I
Mhm.
come from a musical family.
Right.
Like even going as far back as to like I grew up in church.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So music has always been, a part of our family, extended and immediate. I honestly cannot pinpoint the exact moment where I heard a rap song or so I don't, because it's just always been, music has just always been around. I remember as a little girl, my dad had a record player.
Mm-hmm.
And this is around the time when I would probably say like Salt and Pepper was
pushing it.
No, it's a little bit after. This is even a little bit after that, right? But I just kind of remember this. I do just kind of remember this thing because my dad had a Isley Brothers album that it never left the stereo, right?
I'm sorry, that was off the top, but I just like
no, I don't remember the exact album, but I remember it's the one where It's Your Thing.
Oh.
So it was like some early Isley Brother work, right?
Harvest to the, was it Harvest to? Yeah.
And I remember hearing that song after I had heard Salt and Pepper, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? Shake Your Thing, I think they had, right? And then hearing this song on my dad's record player, and I was like,
oh, then you ain't got the whole concept of
sampling. So, but like this is how far, like as far back as I can remember, like I really don't recall the exact moment where hip hop like came into my life. It's music in general has just always been there. So it was just kind of, it had to be like natural. It had to be just like a natural slide into my life kind of thing, because I remember, man, I remember Eric B. and Rakim. I remember KRS-One. Like I remember my mom and them talking about I remember all of that, and I remember hearing them songs in the house. So I honestly don't know when.
Okay. Same thing with you.
What she said, we live in the same
Yeah,
house.
I don't know if he's like secretly just like,
No, there was always music. So we there's no one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with me, it's kind of similar. It's like I, grew up in the church and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So what really did it? I had 3 older cousins. So shout out to Seth O'Neal, Antoine, and Dwayne Hollins. So Seth was probably like 4 or 5 years older than me. Antoine and Dwayne probably like another 10 or 12 years older than me. So they was like the big cousins that we always wanted to be like and everything. So so they used to stay around the block from us. And the first, I think, tape I ever listened to, whatever, I think it was definitely Fat Boys and Beastie Boys. So that's why I give them a lot of credit. Beastie Boys and Fat Boys, they don't get enough love. So I always give them love because that was like one of the first ones I listened to. Yeah. And my cousin Dwayne, I will always see him. He'll always have like what's the jumpsuits they used to have? Jerome. No, Jerome.
The MC joints.
Yeah, he would have that, and he always wears like glasses, like sunglasses in the back. And like to this day, I kind of do that too. Not necessarily him, but kind of him, and do that. And he'll just like he'll just be walking down the street. He'll have his earphones in. He'll be like, "Okay, I'm playing this and everything. I'll listen to that." Then his younger brother Antoine, when I was in grade school at Taylor Park, his brother used to be like a hall monitor. So when I used to go to lunch, he would stop and be like, "Hey, little cuz." He's like, "What you?" I'm like, "No, I'm just chilling, whatever." He's like, "Hey, listen to this real quick." Then it'll be like Kumo D or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what's that?" He's like, "Yeah, that's Kumo D." Hey, give me that. And then you go to work. Go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know, that was the first introduction to me to rap or hip hop. What was the first and last album, like you personally, like not even before, like, oh, I started getting like literally like I'm gonna buy this album. So first and last one, not like download, but literally whatever record, CD. First,
Okay.
what was your first one and your last one?
The first cassette tape that I ever remember buying was the Brat Funkdafied.
Ooh,
I was young. I still had to be like fourth, fifth grade, maybe.
That was like 90,
Early 90s.
94-ish.
Oh, no. It was
93,
before that.
90, 92, 93.
It was before. Yeah, like it was super early. Yeah.
92,
About 92,
93,
93.
yeah.
When Earwax here in town
Oh, I
was
love
open,
Earwax.
I had babysitting money. And I spent babysitting money on the Brat Funkdafied because she had just, like, the Brat had just started. And she was like one of the first female rappers, like outside like Queen Latifah, MC Light type of stuff, because by then they were already like established and like it almost out the game.
There was
So,
this huge gap.
so,
But she was from Chicago
yeah,
too. Just
close
like,
to home, and
Mhm.
she was something different. So for me, it was Brat Funkdafied, the last album that I bought. You said without streaming. Okay, so this is where I have to say I paid for my streaming services, so I bought that shit, and it was it was Wale. Everything is a lot. I just got that Wale joint. What was that, last week?
Okay.
That was the last. I mean, I pay monthly for my streaming services, so therefore I bought the album. Because like you don't have to actually buy music anymore. As long as you pay for a streaming service.
I heard of Wale and shit, but I mean, I guess technically YouTube is type of streaming. So it's like I just heard that like 2 days after it came out, or a week.
The day it came out, it was Amazon Music. Download immediately. So
Good point. Good point. Okay, I do that sometimes. You're right.
Yeah.
There.
First, it wasn't an album, it was a single.
Okay, so that's look out.
It was E40's One Love single.
Ooh.
And the last that I can recall purchasing was Tech Nine's Killer Double Disc. No, I'm lying. It was Brother Lynch Hung's. It was Brother Lynch Hung's. Fuck! It was a trilogy. It was a Colt Hanger trilogy. It was what was it? It was the last one from the trilogy. Hold on. It was a brother. It was from
Like, yeah,
Brother Lynch Hung's Colt Hanger Strangler trilogy.
Okay. All right. So for me, and it's weird when I tell people this, it's like they just, I don't know. It's just for me to say this, it's like I would never thought that Jason this would be his first album, or you know, even me listening to rap or hip hop in general. You know, I mean, I know y'all understand, but the first album or tape I ever bought was Ice Cube Lethal Injection.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, Depths of it was like, but that Lethal Injection, that was because it had what's that song, Good Day, which was a classic, but the whole album in general was just And the last one I bought, I want to say it was either Kanye West, was it My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and this other band or this other group called Kids in the Hall, and they had this album called Make Believe, and I like them because they kind of had that whole black nerd thing, and they was from Chicago.
You told us about that.
Yeah, they was kind of like it's so to describe like Kids in the Hall, they was like what if Kanye had a super huge movement, and it was like hip hop type Kanye type of like branch off of like hip hop.
Mm.
So just imagine like a duo, but a Kanye version of,
Mhm.
you know. So put that in your head. Well, I mean, like Kanye, we talking about like, what was his first album? Was it Late Registration? No,
Dude, Dropout, wasn't it?
College Dropout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine College Dropout. Imagine two guys rhyming like that, and just like it was a whole action movie. So, you know, that was the last album I think I did.
Okay.
All right. So now we're gonna get to more of the rapid firing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're just gonna shoot these off and see what happens. Okay. Okay. What was the album that meant the most to y'all?
1996. Tupac. All Eyes on Me.
Okay. So just or well, if you got like two or three. Oh.
Tupac. All Eyes on Me. 1996.
Okay.
For a million reasons.
Right.
A million reasons.
She's like, there's nothing else that top.
There's nothing else to talk about.
That's-
That
that-
album said that entire album speaks volumes. I'll still play that shit like it just came out yesterday.
All right. All right. Do you have any?
DMX, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Man.
It's Dark but Hell is Hot.
Man.
And Tech Nine, Killer, Double Disc, and Ever Ready the Religion.
Oh,
That's not bad. That's not bad.
If I only had 4 albums to listen to for the rest of my life, it
Those
would be
would be
those
it.
4, and I will be perfectly fine with that.
mm.
I had a slightly bigger list.
Of course you did.
Of
course you did. So
did.
I'm like I said, we're
Rapid
going rapid fire. So actually a lot of these, because I guess because of me just doing the show, I have like a bigger list. I mean, not on purpose, but it's just I was just going crazy with it. But Outkast, ATLiens, Splash, so the playlist of Cadillac Music,
Mhm.
Jay-Z Volume 2, 3 6 Mafia The End, Graduation Day, Kanye West, and 808 and Heartbreaks. East 99 Internal. Keep on forgetting about that.
Ooh, boom.
Scarface The Fix, Diplomats Immunity, Jeezy The Inspiration, Still Trill by Bun B, and one of the I think the most iconic fucking you said Tupac, but I'm gonna say the Chronic / Doggy Style. Because no bullshit, I literally those 2 albums was hot for 4 summers straight. You could not go by one block without hearing one song from each of those albums. And I'm not saying this, I'm not exaggerating, I'm not stretching that by no means. Like you can go down this street right here, you listen to Dre Day. This one right here, you listen to Doggy Dog World. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was like iconic. Those 2 albums were, I think they was like a year apart from each other.
Mhm.
And I want to say East 99 Eternal came out the 3rd
Around
year.
the same
Yeah,
time,
so
yeah.
those 3, yes. All right. I want to skip.
Nope, don't you skip a thing, and I wrote all this stuff
Hey.
down.
All I know is everybody's answer is going to be polar opposite because of how the shit was worded.
Yeah,
Everybody's answer is going to be fuck.
that was my fault. Okay, so I gave him the assignment to look it up. I said best, worst individual, group, female artist. I put that one thing, but it's just collective. So best and worst.
Individual, best and worst group, best and worst. See, I interpreted it right.
Right. But it's
This
still fair and it's
This
still
one in the
right. So basically your best, worst overall. That should have been like the last question.
I can still make this work.
You can still make it work.
I can still make this
But
work.
what you was telling me is still you can still make it
Okay.
work. So yeah.
All right, best individual. I literally just said this man's name. Tupac Amaru Shakur.
Mhm.
Worst, it's a tie. Lil B and Blueface can go straight to hell. Okay, immediate.
But fucking do the shit. So
See, that's
Why?
what I'm talking about right there.
why are you doing bestiality, fam?
That shit is ridiculous. Best group, Wu-Tang and Outkast. Worst group, probably gonna get a little backlash from this, but it's all, and I know that they contributed to hip hop, but I could just never really understand the lore, and I couldn't get into it because of the Beastie Boys. I'm sorry.
Fair.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
I'm
Fair,
sorry.
fair.
I
And I get it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
him, but it's just like I get where
I-
people I get it.
And to me,
They're not for you, but you understand what they did.
Because
to me, I would not honestly consider them kind of.
You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
They just
towards
yeah.
the will, so don't
Yeah.
feel bad.
right.
Okay. Best female, specifically Pink Friday, Nicki Minaj. That's it.
I like how you specifically said
Plus Lil Kim.
that.
Worst female, JT. Please. 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 She acting like her boyfriend.
Wow.
And I can't. And a lot of people might say that out of the two, Carisha is the worst city girl. Can't neither one of them wages rap.
No,
Let me say
didn't.
this. Let me say this. Lyrically, JT is probably a better rapper than Carisha, but
That's
she
not a
does
lie.
not create better works than Carisha.
That's not.
JT is starting to sound just like Uzi, and I'm not an Uzi hater, but for her to be the female version of Uzi, it does
That's
not
kinda
work.
stretched,
It
yeah.
does not work for
It's
me.
not getting no.
And her videos are weird. Her personality is weird. Yeah, JT.
You call it being creative, but it's like
That's not creative. You're trying to be your boyfriend,
And he's
who
fucking weird.
and he wants to be his girlfriend. So yeah, that's just going on to the next person because I've been stuck.
Right, because she's gonna be like,
I felt
"And
it.
another
I
one."
felt it brewing. Yeah,
Mhm.
JT for sure.
All right, Master.
Okay, so just so I'm understanding it right,
Best individual.
best individual, Tech 9 and DMX.
I knew that was gonna be a 2. Worst individual.
Worst individual, Kevin Gates and French Montana.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Individual, best woman, individual. I didn't have one on that, but I will give you one
Okay.
because I hate that the world does not give her proper recognition.
City.
No.
Oh.
Snow the Product.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
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 I fucking love Snow the Product.
She needs a lot of love. Like she's consistent with hers. And
She-
she just don't get no.
She don't get the proper love.
No.
Snow the Product.
Okay, worst
Worst.
female?
Sexy Red and Sukiyana. I just can't. You're not going to rap about eating a nigga's ass, and then the other one makes lip gloss called chlamydia and booty hole brown. Let's just not. Let's just not. There's nobody asked for that.
They're making strides.
No.
We didn't say they were the proper
No,
ones.
they're not making. No, see, to make
Oh,
a
man.
stride is to no, stop. Because to make a stride means you want to move forward
Oh,
in a
man.
positive manner.
Okay. You're right.
Booty hole brown lip gloss. You tell me what's positive about a lip gloss called chlamydia. Why would you want to put a lip gloss on your lips that's called chlamydia?
In her defense,
Because it spreads, brother.
in her defense, people were actually buying that shit.
But that really says how fucked up and how impressionable society is right now.
Because can
Because-
you just imagine?
Because
Somebody,
if a man walked in a room full of women and pulled his member out and said, "Put your lips on my chlamydia member," everybody would run scared. They would call the police. They would have. But you want to put this lip gloss on your lips?
I
I mean,
mean,
if
pull
you're
it out, I'm
pulling
calling
out
the
your,
police.
right, you're pulling out your meat. Now, yeah,
I'm calling the police
you have a
anyway.
decent
Okay,
exposure.
okay.
I mean, the
Whoa,
first
whoa,
zip, you be like, you got to go.
whoa. Well, let's backtrack. He doesn't pull it out, but he goes into a room full of women and say, "Hey, I have a chlamydia-infected member. Put your mouth on it."
You got to go.
But that's different from naming
It's not.
something that's disgusting.
I'm not finna put.
But that
if you-
comparison is a little off. Like, I get it.
Like,
Trust me, the concept is outrageous.
Mhm.
However, it was so outrageous that it did well. Like, because
Yeah.
people are warped in the mind. But what I will say is, I don't think that I could ever buy that product because, girls don't, I'm a girl's girl, right? So if a girl's makeup or something looks good, if her outfit is cute, if she's pretty, I'm going to ask, or me and you, the perfume cologne kind of
Right.
store, I'm going to ask. If I come up to you and say, "Girl, that lip gloss is fire," what is that? She said chlamydia.
My point exactly.
But that's different.
Next.
I think because it's such a novelty. It's just like I got kind of like what was it? Kim Michelle? She had the fur thong joints.
Yeah, well.
You know what I mean? That was a novelty.
No, that was Kim Kardashian's stupid ass.
Oh, that was her. Okay, either way, but the thing about that is just like it was so weird. It's just like I just want it. Let me try it.
Spencer's Spencer's always have like the crazy gag gifts.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I
And
feel
it-
like you're
it just fit
disrespecting Spencer's by
Oh.
incorporating that.
No, have you been in Spencer's?
Yes, I have, but
They got shit like that.
okay, yeah. Next question.
Next.
You
fuck
didn't
the
do your
hoes.
group.
Group, best group, the cast. I mean, you can't argue, but nobody cares.
The cast of who? Be
Outcast.
specific for the people. Yeah, I'm gonna say the people. Like be specific for the viewers.
And worst group, De La Soul.
Oh.
I,
We both was like, oh.
I can't. I cannot.
I-
De La Soul is ass to
You
me.
know what? I would rather him say that versus Tribe Called Quest.
De La Soul is ass to me.
Ooh. Nope. It's your opinion.
It's his opinion.
It is your opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
And if I get mad at, I'm saying everything I said earlier. I'm keeping on being a snob, you motherfucker. Okay, but I digress.
Okay.
That's why we got karate in the basement, boy. Somebody about to hit the mat in a minute. Boy.
Okay.
Shit. Okay, so like everybody said, Outcast.
Mhm.
All right. And the Clips.
Okay.
I was just with them from day one. Let me see. The worst. I didn't even really get to the worst necessarily. That was a hard one.
It wasn't hard for me. I had more, but I let it ride.
I think I listen to more individuals than groups, so that's why. Female, Gangsta Boo. Worst, Kaya. Could never stand her. She just is everything
Can't
about
whine with it.
everything about her is just trash. Like, just everything about her trash.
Oh, who are your individuals?
Individuals. I actually said because I was trying to like a little bit harder, so I didn't want to use the big four. I didn't want to do the Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, and Biggie. Even though I respect them, so I said Busta Rhymes and DMX.
Those are two solid answers, though.
Yeah. Yes.
Those are
And
solid
I
answers.
did have an extra one that I just wanted to like
Honorable
go like
mention?
an individual group. Now, actually, I probably should. Actually, I'm gonna wait to put them on the
on
list.
another list.
Yeah, because they kind of go on the list. Okay, an artist that was a slow burn. So when I meant the slow burn, it's like it took you a minute to get into. Like everybody caught the wave, but you kind of caught that wave a little late, or maybe in reverse. Everybody,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so for me, and my brother is going to hate this answer. Very slow burn for me, NBA Youngboy. Youngboy NBA. However the hell you want to say his name, because I did not like his music originally. I didn't. And
he's still kind of hard to listen to.
I'm still not a major fan. However, he has grown on me.
You are a disappointment to me.
I knew he was going to say that. Like he's grown on me.
I am disappointed in you
And
and Scrap Iron.
and the reason why I say that, like when he first came out, and I was just like, who is this angry ass little boy with the halo dot on his forehead? And you couldn't pay me. I did not get it. I couldn't understand it. I was not a fan. In the past, maybe 3 years, I'd say, he's starting to grow on me. Now, will I put him on like a favorite list? No. Is he starting to grow on me? Yes. That's why I put him down as my slow burn artist. I got a couple of Young Boy songs on the playlist. I'm not gonna lie. But am I like full album? I need to go to the Make America Slime Again concert? Absolutely not. I'm not there yet. But he is slowly growing on me. Where in the
For
beginning, I
you to
was
say you're not there yet shows that there will be one day.
no, I don't
where
think that I will ever get
you're
there. I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
the-
honest.
you're gonna be the ON at the YN show.
No, I don't think I will ever. I don't think it'll ever be like I'm a serious
You're
fan.
just gonna have a little more respect.
Yeah.
I get that. Master Wayne?
Mine was Jay-Z. I did not get
Yeah, I'm gonna say
the-
you've never
the-
been.
I did not get the allure of reasonable doubt or In My Lifetime. But when volume 2 dropped, I'm like, holy shit. And then I doubled back on Reasonable Doubt and In My Lifetime. It was like, fuck, I missed out.
Yeah.
And I've been fucking with Jay ever since.
Literally, he had that was one of mine, and he said exactly what I was gonna say. Like, I didn't like Reasonable Doubt. I didn't like In My Lifetime. Volume 1 was what did it. And it was that song Where I'm From. When I heard Where I'm From, then I doubled back. So yeah. But that was your only one, or you had some other ones?
That was really my only slow burn.
Okay.
Like usually you don't get the opportunity to be like, okay, he cool, because usually when I don't like you, I don't.
You don't like him. Yeah.
Right. So for me, so I actually had I would say the big 4 or 5. So like I didn't like Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Lil Wayne at first.
Let's jump him.
At first.
No.
At first.
Hey,
At first.
hey.
I didn't like
You're like young boy, shut up.
No, but listen, no, because this is the second time that we've been on a music show where Proper J has said something.
Oh, get ready, because I'm about to say something really disrespectful later.
Because what did you say the one
Lil
time?
Jon ruined hip hop.
I think he ruined hip hop. Y'all didn't let me finish my whole
don't matter.
argument. But
It
still,
don't matter.
but
It
yeah,
don't matter.
but
You
what I'm about
almost
to say-
got jumped that day.
yeah, what I'm gonna say later on today, y'all gonna really hate me tonight.
You just said it. You just said something else.
No, this gonna be is what I got later. It's gonna be even
Oh,
worse.
so he finna triple up.
I'm gonna triple up. But I like that's why it was a slow burn. I never said I didn't not like them. It was pretty much the same reason I didn't care for Jay-Z. It's just how I didn't think Big or Tupac wasn't saying shit. So I was just like, okay, I bypassed them at the time. Yeah. At the time I didn't really say nothing.
When?
Oh shit.
When has he never said anything?
To me, I didn't feel like that at the time.
Well,
Then I had
hang
to
around
back.
with the underground.
Are you okay? Did you? You weren't okay.
Probably wasn't.
You were not.
You know what I mean? Like
There's no way.
like I said, these are the top ones. So it's just like maybe I think at the time I wasn't really.
So
I think it was more.
So Me Against the World. You did. No?
I think it was more of one of those things where like I was more beat driven, and sometimes I still am. So like it was always a small handful of people that were lyrically good, where I kept them there, and they wasn't that.
That was a literal walking message.
I didn't get. I was.
But in his defense, that
I
may
didn't
be
give him
the
a
problem
chance.
because Strictly for My Niggas was super woke nigga esque, and he might have been too young to grasp it.
I just didn't care about it. You know what I mean? Oh, see you later. All right, bye,
fan is leaving.
Yes.
She tried to be in our
LL
audience.
Cool J. You know, at one time he just like listened to like the battle rap and all the other stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. Then when he started doing the lady stuff, it's like I can't get to it. Then it's like, okay, everything what I'm saying about these people, I had to double back with everybody. I'm like, okay, I get it now. Even though Tupac maybe still not be one of my greatest of favorites, it's like I get it, I respect it. It's like I like more of his poetry, like his actual poetry.
I actually have the book of poetry.
The Concrete Rose.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's my-
love
my-
it.
one of my
Love it. Like, I mean, some of those are actual lyrics from the songs, but still, like, I like that shit way more than like his actual music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets in depth, and I like that. Like, if I would have heard more of that stuff later on, like that kind of way,
You make me think so different of you sometimes. And I love you, brother, but God
Wait,
Shit.
I understand when you a fan, but still, hey.
Didn't I tell you I ain't got time for this shit on a Sunday? It's bad enough I'm here, okay? Y'all got me up and I'm
Cause
fine
y'all
on
like
a Sunday.
this.
I'm over here breathing hard and sighing and
Because
shit.
the other,
'cause,
ooh,
man,
the other one, y'all gonna be really mad. Y'all gonna be like, get the fuck out.
yeah,
I mean, but that wasn't a bad reason. Not like I totally hated them.
yeah,
Just like
it was a slow burn.
it was
Okay.
a slow burn.
Okay, I'll let you get away with
Okay,
the slow
yeah.
burn. 'Cause
What? Okay, yeah.
I'm mentally preparing myself
all right,
for what else you about to say to piss me off.
Right. So yeah. So the big 4 or 5, whatever you want to call, West Side Gun and Travis Scott. Those are my ones. And West Side Gun clearly because of his voice. Took me a while, but you know,
I still can't really get past.
I can't. But he's good though.
He is, but
But
his
it's
voice
his
is so
voice.
fucking annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What was the artist that was immediate like?
Ooh.
Just off rip.
Rapid fire for me, T.I., Young Dro, and J. Cole. Immediate, like
Simple,
all
simple.
three.
Simple.
All three. Immediate.
Tip, Jeezy, DMX, Wale, Tech Nine, Stevie Stone, Kanye, early Kanye,
Yes, early Kanye.
early Kanye,
College dropout.
and we'll
to
stop. We'll
graduation
stop
Kanye.
there. Yeah,
I don't even give 808s and Heartbreak.
808s, all the way to Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Those are like
Anything after that, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, after that it was that was the rap after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, for me, JID, Brady Gibbs, Don Trip, Bun B, Glorilla, what's his name? A lot of people didn't care for him, they was like 50-50. Childish Gambino. Did I say Akeem Ali?
I like Akeem.
Akeem Ali.
Hey.
Kimi Casanova.
He
Yeah.
makes my list somewhere
Yes.
else.
Yes, he on my list somewhere else too. Okay, so that's
I got a
one.
feeling he all made our list in that
Yeah.
segment.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to admit that I am not a Freddie Gibbs or a Benny the Butcher fan. I am also
You don't like Freddie K?
no.
You see how I come with you with the disrespect thing?
I just said
I didn't say they stuff either, but you came at me. You're aggressive.
But I'm also like Childish Gambino is
He's different.
he's very gimmicky to me.
I think he eventually became gimmicky. Well, maybe early he was. Then it just
He's
like
very gimmicky, and I think I just like Donald Glover, the actor, over Childish Gambino, the rapper.
I think I get. Oh, I definitely get what you're saying. But I think when he started steering, because I guess you can make a hybrid of R&B and rap. I get what you're saying. It's like I really do like him as a rapper, but he's lyrically good, but he's good at punchlines. Yeah, if you get what I'm saying. But like, if he just actually going to do a song where he's singing everything, I would take that over him rapping.
Okay.
Any day. So I get what you're saying, and that's why
but Freddie Gibbs, he'll never make any of this. Anyway, what's your next question?
You like Young Boy.
I said he's growing on me. I didn't say I was a super fan.
You like Young Boy, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, you like Cameron. We'll get to that soon. Don't worry. What's your next question?
All right.
This is going to get super disrespectful.
Right. Right. Okay. So this is actually one of my favorite questions. So best producers.
Man, the list is way too long. However, there's a top 5 for me. Metro Boomin, Dr. Dre, Kanye West, Pharrell Williams, Timbaland. You can't go wrong. You are guaranteed mega hits. If you
I think you pretty much got everybody.
And I try to do it around genres too, because like right now Metro is booming. Metro is booming.
Metro is booming.
You know,
I think you had everybody on my list except for one. I mean, I like Dr. Dre, but I was just like I was trying to like challenge myself and like.
Well, see, because I was thinking of like all of the works.
Right.
You know, outside of just him.
Right.
Like all of the works that he's done, like even for real, like I had to go all the way back to like Nerd, the Neptunes.
And I literally bought like the whole all like the Nerd albums.
And Timbaland brought along an entire different genre of music when he came out. Like if you think about the Aaliyahs, the Missies, the Genuines, the Nicole Rays, nobody was doing
Right.
that kind of music until Timbo came up.
Right. So yeah, so I agree with you with that one. Like I said, I didn't put Dr. Dre. A lot of people on this list is like, I mean, Jay-Z is one of my favorite, but he didn't make a lot of on my list. You know what I mean? Just because he's your favorite doesn't mean whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so I mean, I put him on a couple times, but it's like I was trying to really challenge myself.
You guarantee some hits though with any of them.
Right. So I had the same thing. So I except for Dr. Dre. So I had Kanye, Neptunes, Alchemist, Madlib, Swiss Beats, specifically
Rough Rider, Swiss Beats,
98 to 2004. After that, everything else would sound like shit. Metro Boomin, Q-Tip.
Oh, I forgot Tip.
No ID, Rick Rubin, Organized Noise, because everybody sleep on Organized Noise when they had the biggest hit ever in life, TLC Waterfalls. Everybody keep on fucking forgetting that they did that shit. So that's why I had to put them up there. And Missy Elliott. And the reason why I really fuck with Neptunes is because he was really on the they was really on that earth. I mean, Neptunes, Timbaland and Missy, they was all in one unit. I think Pharrell and Timbaland, they cousins. So
and plus they're all from the same area.
Virginia.
Virginia.
And that's why I fuck with Clips and everything like that. But the thing I like about those three specifically, other than the other ones, versus like everybody else, well, Metro Boomin, he got a lot better with it. But they do little to no sampling. Or Timbaland at least, well, I would say Neptunes. Neptunes does like damn near no kind of sampling. That's just all natural, all pure, and it's just off the top. Timbaland and Misty, they'll do sampling, but they'll do it in a way where it's like you do not even fucking know. Like you have to double back, you know what I mean? And it's kind of weird how we talk about all these other producers, like when we talk about like JD or Diddy and everything, where they made these hits, and it's like, were y'all really good fucking producers, or did y'all just have instrumentals and y'all just rhyme them? Like really think about all the hits that Diddy had and all the hits that JD had. It's just like, y'all just pretty much just did instrumentals and made it with a heavy bass line and just had fucking bass rhyme over it. You had motherfucking like the Brat or somebody rhyming over that shit. You know what I mean?
Bow Wizzle.
Right.
Boward Woward.
Boward Woward. Go ahead.
Everybody y'all said
Plus,
because you're not wrong.
yeah.
Except I will give pushback on Timbo because he was once my all-time favorite producer. He was the most creative. He was the most like nobody could. Timbaland would take a sample and distort the fuck out of it. And turn it into something amazing. But now he's been on some weirdo ass shit, and I'm feeling a way about it.
No, I get that too.
Yeah.
But
you can't take away his previous works.
No, you can't. You cannot.
Kind of like with Swiss Beats, that's why I said 98 2004. That everything, all his beats,
but I'm
every last beat right he make now is exactly the same. And with Madlib, I like him because like he does a lot of sampling, but he
hey,
that's his turn.
it's my turn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize, sir. Sometimes you know I get ahead of myself. Sorry.
So let's go with Beats by the Pound.
Oh,
Juicy J and DJ Paul.
mm-hmm.
Heat makers, not hit maker. Heat makers.
Ray Shrimmer.
Did you just say Ray Scrotal?
Ray Shrimmer.
Anyways,
No.
Heat makers.
Mhm.
Heat makers is part of the reason why the Diplomats run from the late 90s to the early 2000s was what they was.
It really was.
Heat makers was dropping that shit. And Justice League.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, you want to know
That's
what?
a good one.
Honorable mention to Scott Storch too.
Storch.
Let's
Yeah.
not play with
Fuck it.
Let's not
Yeah.
play with
Storch.
Scott.
Yeah.
Scott
Oh,
Storch was doing some
that
major
was
shit.
that was
Honorable mention goes to him for sure.
absolutely. Okay, so here's an artist that never miss. It's just like this. I'm not specifically saying your best artist or consistent. It's just like when you really think about it, they never miss. They may not be like the greatest. We gotta look at this guy like old school football. It's just like Barry Sanders was like one of the greatest. He didn't have no like rings or anything,
but yeah,
he
you
kept
knew
it.
him.
Right. And if anybody asks you, even people like his peers around him, it's like, was he good? yeah, he was fucking nice. He never missed. So who's y'all?
Oh, my never missed. I kept it real basic because I had a list, but I had to narrow it down. It goes to Outkast, hands down.
I'm not gonna argue that.
I have one. They're
I
on my
mean,
list. They're on my list.
Man, they do no wrong.
They do
They do no wrong.
wrong. So that's
And that's I just kept it at one because I could have kept going, but no, I think they need a standalone.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Even though you don't seem to think so,
Mm.
Gibbs has not missed, in my opinion. And my number one, Manny Fresh.
No, he ain't missed.
Manny Fresh has never missed.
Maybe I missed to give him a little bit more.
On the producer side,
No.
or the
rap side.
Oh, okay. That's
Manny Fresh, if you listen to Manny Fresh's one solo album,
It's basic, but yeah,
it's basic. It is what you would expect from Manny Fresh. But
he gave you
it was he delivered. And any feature, if you think about Cash Money,
He right.
every time Manny Fresh got on the mic,
yeah.
it's one of your most memorable verses.
This is true.
Manny Fresh has never missed.
He making a solid art. It's not even an argument. He is making a solid.
Yeah.
Every time you heard Manny get on a song, you remember Manny's verse if you don't remember nobody else's.
And it was basic, and it had to be nothing intricate. It was just
I'll give you one. And this man is a lot of people's GOAT. Wayne. When Manny Fresh got on Hoes with Wayne, that Manny Fresh slid that whole verse. I got a rat named Shelly that love Machiavelli. Number 5 Camel Bills are splashed in KY jelly. It's Manny Fresh.
You're right. You're right.
You
right.
should leave. Adjust your weed. The Velcro, hell no. Bitch, go with Steve. Got this lead seat a bit from a popular group. I would say a name, but she bought me a coupe. It's Manny Fresh.
Okay.
So you're not expecting
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah.
You expected entertainment.
You're Manny Fresh. I won't even give you this argument. Manny Fresh is in the top 3 storytellers of rap. Whenever Manny got on the mic, Manny told you a story.
That's true.
Manny Fresh was in my top 3 storytellers.
Would you put Juicy J up there too?
Yes. Juicy J is in my top 5.
You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of, if you really think about it, now I really got to.
Don't sleep on Manny Fresh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a good one.
Okay.
That was a good one. Okay, so he actually got me on board. Sometimes it's like you need somebody, you want to think about it, but they'll put you on board or something. So I like both of what y'all say. So for me, I don't know how y'all feel about that. We never really talked about if y'all really like this guy or not, but whatever. Currency. I'm not really into like the whole stoner rap type shit, even though I kind of fuck with Kid Cudi a little bit. I'm not into stoner rap, but it's just like consistently lyrically, he just kind of like, I mean, because he's up there with the same vein of Freddie Gibbs, Larry June, Don Tripp, Starlito, and everything. He kind of keeps it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes consistent don't have to be like great points. They just got to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. So
You can be a consistent D.
yeah. He's just consistent. Just
Not calling Currency a D, but if you're a consistent D, that's not bad.
No, you don't want to be a consistent F. No, but yeah, he is. Yeah, that's it. I think I got Don Tripp on there. He ain't never missed. Beanie Siegel.
Siegel gets busy.
Never miss.
Okay.
I said Outkast. 8 Ball and MJG. Never miss.
Never miss.
Never miss. Another person, Scarface.
Never miss.
Never miss.
I'll even go on par with Beans, saying that Beans was a better rapper than Hove.
I won't say completely, but I will say like a couple years, like a couple albums, like that. You know what I mean? Like I want to say all the way, but like maybe like out of
I personally believe that the reason why Beans got let go of Rockefeller because he was a threat.
And he was jealous, yep. Because he was like, if you think about like all these other rappers that end up having like their own company, think about all the ones that were actually good and they kind of push
Yeah.
themselves. Like look at like fucking Gin Unit and how he did the game and how he kind of did Lloyd Banks. Or you check out Disturbing the Peace when fucking Murphy Lee was that was Lunatic.
That was Lunatic.
Yeah.
Lunatics, Lit Nelly and Murphy Lee. Then we got like Disturbing the Peace, 2 Chainz. You see what I'm saying? It just kind of like they kind of
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah. Artists, the total opposite. Artists that drop the ball. It's like y'all was almost there, then y'all done fucked everything up.
Okay, so me and my brother were actually talking about this before the show started. And I originally wasn't sure if I could put this person on the list because I was like, is he hip hop? But then after we talked about it, it was like, yeah, he is. And the reason why I'm going to name this person is because on a feature, you are going to get pure classic shit. He's not going to fail you on a feature.
I bet you I know who you're talking
When he drops his solo albums, they're ass. It's Ty Dolla $ign.
Yep, I'm about to say.
I can't.
I was like, I knew it. I'm like, yeah.
I like Ty Dolla $ign when he's with other people.
And the closest thing he did good was like a solo like album, but it didn't really count because the one with Kanye. Like that was the closest.
Yeah,
And
like
that was like, you know.
Ty Dolla $ign is going to give you a great fucking feature. It's going to give you an amazing feature.
Major production, everything.
But when you put that nigga in the studio by himself, it's like all creativity, all performance, all artistic.
I think he just
Freedom
freedom to everybody else. He doesn't know.
He doesn't gatekeep good shit. Like,
no, he's like, I'm just good. I think he might. I think
he could take a verse from one of his features and turn it into a real song.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be great. Like I said, he gives it away, and then when it's time for him to get in the
booth,
booth,
it's like sometimes
he's a male Solange.
He gives us nothing.
Solange writes amazing music for Beyonce and Destiny's Child, and then puts her own albums out. It's like,
no, her albums are decent. It's just kind of like
it's not Beyonce, Destiny Child pedigree though. No. And she writes some of that shit.
She's never going to be on their pedigree because they always going to look at her as Beyonce.
No, she's writing for Beyonce. She's written for Kelly Rowland. She's written for Destiny's Child, and she's never produced a hit for herself like that.
The only reason I say partly.
You think that Beyonce overshadows her so
much? Right, and the only reason why you say Kelly Rowland was overshadowed by Beyonce. That's why she can't get where she at now. You see what I'm saying? So you making music for somebody that like this person outshadows both of us. So it's just like it's a double negative on her part. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she like because I listen to like Solange albums. I'm like they're amazing. You know what I mean? Like shit, she almost on par with fucking Erykah Badu for real. Maybe a couple steps behind.
So that's a push, but
yeah, it's a push. Couple few. That's what I said. A few steps behind, but you see, she can make her way up there, but it's just like you see where I'm getting with it. You know what I mean? It's just like,
but yeah, I really just feel like Ty could gatekeep some of those great features and create a song for. Like I said, like some of them features, like keep that shit to yourself. You get one verse on a song, and you literally are outshining the main artist, and then you go in the booth by yourself, and we can't get that. So I feel like for that he's dropped the ball like on his solo projects.
All right. You already went, right?
No.
Go ahead.
I am going to go with and I still have hopes that he can pull himself out of this slump. But the last album that he dropped was a complete and total disappointment. Everything about the album. I listened to it for a day and I haven't doubled back or had the urge to double back at all.
What's that?
Joyner Lucas ADHD 2. He basically gave us ADHD 1 all over again. Nigga, we heard it already. We know you have ADHD. Nigga, so do I. And I don't tell you every time I get on.
You don't need another album.
Like that album was so disappointing, so much of a letdown. I do have faith that he can pull himself out of the slump because I think Joyner Lucas is an amazing talent. But nah, bro.
Gotcha.
Who you got? Who
dropped the ball for me? I don't know. I was rocking with this dude. A lot of people weren't rocking with him, but I think they was. But it's just like when he fell off, everybody just kind of left him like I did as well. Fucking Troy Ave.
Never liked it.
Never liked them.
I was liking him, but he's like literally like the Adrian Browner of fucking rap. He got too big and he thought he was all that. And I'm like, he just fucked everything up. So
Never was a fan.
I liked him, but he just too much. I'm like, I want to say Meek Mill. Meek Mill a little bit, you know what I mean?
Meek definitely dropped the ball a little bit. I would agree with that.
Right. Memphis Bleak. But I think that's the whole kind of like Beanie Siegel scenario.
I think that whole entire Rockefeller in general, like a lot
He
of them
really
dropped,
wanted everybody.
a lot
in
of
there
them dropped
to-
the ball with a bad business deal between Dame and Jay, and everybody else kind of got thrown to the wayside.
Right. Santana, if he would have stayed off that shit, he would have been.
Yeah, Santana fucked his own career up.
Santana definitely dropped the ball.
Same thing with Montana 300. He
Why?
could have done something. Like if the cards moved a certain way, he could have done something. He could have definitely done something. Logic, he was cool, but he kept on pushing that whole. Well, I'm actually like not white, I'm mixed. But
Logic was trying to prove to himself that he was black.
you're right.
Because nobody fucking asked you.
Nobody would have honestly cared. You know what I mean?
No one cared.
Like if you told us the one time, we're like, okay, cool, you mix, okay, whatever. You would have kept it moving, and you just made music. And
you know
it's
what?
Great.
You know why
It's been
Logic
great.
wanted to push that narrative so bad? Because he wanted to be able to say nigger.
Mhm.
Pretty much. That's what I got.
Yeah,
He wanted to say the N-word.
yeah. Because other than that, like he had like the formula to do whatever. It's just like you just kind of you fucked your own self up. And last one, Mystical. Stop touching people. Stop touching things that don't belong to
Yeah,
you.
that nigga dropped the
He
ball.
came in with his dick in his hand.
I was saying he dropped. I was saying he dropped the ball and he dropped his draws. Hey. Yeah. Mystical definitely should have been in category with
Look,
some of the
Like
other Southern
Mystical
rappers
has
back
been
in the
telling
day.
us that he was unhinged for a
For a
long
long
time.
time.
If you listen to the song Wobble Wobble, everybody else talking about a girl with a big butt getting twerked on some. Mystical said he want to stomp a nigga in steel-toed boots.
Because he likes that shit.
Why
We wouldn't think about that, but that probably would have.
why were you not in the studio paying attention to the name of the song and what everybody else was rapping about?
I want you to see him. No,
He showed up to the studio after everybody else was gone, and then he wasn't there for the writing section.
clearly.
He was not there.
He was
He was
clearly.
not at the writing circle. He just showed up.
And he didn't
everybody
hear
else
the
was
other
gone.
projects.
Yeah,
He just like,
they did not give him a playback. or nothing.
They gave this man 4 bars and he talking about beating somebody up.
they was scared of that nigga. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He's like, is it good? He's like, yeah, man. You gonna put it on there, right? Yeah, we gonna put it on there. Cool. Let's see. Who do I have? We
on the next question. Yeah.
Yep, next question. This one's a good one. I worded this kind of weird, but
I bet you I understood.
under, over, willing to try. So you're underrated, overrated person that's like it's still kind of like that. We still got
that
hope.
time is coming.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So for me, underrated. This is where you start to notice I'm gonna start naming some female
Oh,
hip hop artists.
go ahead.
Underrated. I feel like this lady does not get the kudos that she deserves. Cash Doll. People sleep on Cash Doll
Mhm.
in real life. Like I feel like lyrically, if you've ever listened to a Cash Doll album, Cash Doll should not be as underrated as she is. Like people know of her, but like the way where like Glow, Cardi, Nick, Cash Doll should be in that same count. to me.
Right.
to me.
Whether she's that great or not, she just still should be mentioned.
I think lyrically, Cash Doll is better than some of them like that. And don't get me wrong, I am a fan of a lot of those women that I just named. But I feel like lyrically, I think that Cash Doll, like if you put them in a booth and just said lyrically only, Cash would shit on them.
That is
She's not as mainstream and commercial as them.
because
But Cash Doll is dope. Also on my list, and this is probably going to surprise y'all, Mozzie is underrated as fuck to me.
Wow. I never would have thought.
You never would have put me.
I
as
would
Mozzie
never
fan?
even thought you just put her up there. in
Children of the
general.
Fall, I love that album.
That's what he's done
Wow.
in general.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because okay, so honestly speaking, am I a major West Coast rapper? No. Like once we got past like the NWA, the Dre's, the Snoops, the like, I'm not
Yeah.
much of a West
You
Coast.
kind of
And most of the West Coast rappers that I like were early years. You know, like I like the E40s, I like Dr. Dre's, I like the Snoops. Like after that run, I'm not a major West Coast rapper
it took a
fan.
while before anybody else.
I like Mozzie though.
Okay.
I like Mozzie. Mozzie is different. He's different. Like he's not. If you think about a lot of the West Coast rappers that are out now, like he's very different than the rest of them.
Mm.
So Mozzie is underrated to me. Overrated. I don't care if y'all slander me for the rest of my life. Kendrick fucking Lamar is overrated to me. I don't even have to say anything. I just feel like people have been dick riding Kendrick for the whole Drake shit. Like, don't get me wrong, To Pimp a Butterfly and all of those were okay albums. Do I feel like they should be listed as classics? Absolutely not.
I don't. Yeah. You don't
I feel like Kendrick has only been as popular as he is because of the Drake beef. Nobody before that shit happened, nobody was going into a party and or a club and saying, play that Kendrick Lamar.
Some, not all the stuff. I mean,
Nobody was going to a club. First of all,
Dollar Trees was getting.
because Kendrick honestly was a lot of conscious rap.
He
And
was
conscious rap was not
it.
was not it.
He was a conscious rapper that happened to be a battle rapper too. And whether he was
And
a great battle rapper or not,
a battle rapper. The nigga got into it with Drake. He sings.
right. But what I'm saying by that is just like he was like literally once upon a time was a battle rapper. Like it doesn't matter if he was great or not. Like I could be like a minor league basketball player. Whether I'm like the best, anybody, I still have a professional level to.
Now, I you know, like getting your come up off of a rap beef solely, I'm sorry, does not put you into a category with the likes of J. Cole's and Tupac's and your Biggies, your Nas's, your Jay-Z's. Like I don't think that Kendrick should be.
He's way too high too.
I think that he's way too high, and it's based solely off of the Drake shit.
They shot him up there. Like,
they shot him up there so
like
fast.
The
reason why, I mean, let's just be honest, whether you are a major Drake fan or not, Drake and again, Drake had a major run. Nobody, honestly, commercially, because I have to say that before this one back here interject because I know how he thinks. Commercially, nobody had a run like Drake. So Drake was.
If anybody should
Drake was Bowser, like he was King Koopa, right? At one point in time. Kendrick only became popular because he beat King Koopa in a rap battle, if you will. I don't even like to call it a rap battle because to me it really wasn't. Yeah, it was
a slaughter.
Yeah, no, not even that. Like I don't necessarily consider it a rap beat. Like you niggas just didn't like each other and y'all got in a booth about it. It wasn't beef. Yeah, like it was a real beef, not a rap beef.
Yeah,
like
when you make a song, it's like I hope your son died. Like so you could call me a crackhead or all that.
I'm not saying
I hope your son died.
I'm not saying Kendrick's a horrible rapper. I'm not gonna say that.
He just a little too high.
I just think that people have put Kendrick on this pedestal that he got solely based off of another nigga's career and not off of him being a great artist alone. Because like I said, you wasn't going nowhere and people were requesting to play Kendrick.
So this is what I'll say too. Like before we get to you, we're gonna super crazy. And one I had to say is like I'm glad that like we got this far. We didn't even mention like Drake or Kendrick Lamar. So good job, guys.
Yeah.
Great job. But everything you said, let's say minus the beef and all this other stuff, you think eventually, gradually, he would get there?
No. I think that Kendrick would have stayed in that conscious rap and
he would probably be like a third tier.
They would have tried to compare him to J. Cole, and I would put J. Cole over him any day.
Okay. So he would belong up somewhere, but like not at the
He would be in
like third tier.
he would be like in a top 10 conscious rap list, but he
You
wouldn't
had
be
to step
top
up
5
overall.
Yeah, but he wouldn't even be top 5,
Fair.
not for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
Master Wayne.
we've been compromised.
Say hi, you're on
Hi.
Okay, so what was the what was the question? again? 'Cause
Underrated, overrated, and waiting to shot.
underrated.
Oh, I ain't even do my weight in the shine.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
real quick, it's another female artist, Ken the Man.
Never heard of her.
Oh my God, Ken the Man, dope as fuck. And remember when y'all mentioned Hakeem Ali?
Mhm.
He's on my waiting to shine because a lot of people don't know enough about Kimi Casanova,
He's
and I
on
feel
my
like they
list,
need to. He is on my waiting to shine list. We are fans.
That
because we
nylon,
listen.
that
Yeah.
not like the thing is his album's okay, but his little freestyles they be doing on YouTube.
Yes.
That nylon that was on rotation for like
Kimi.
the whole fucking.
We
summer.
love Hakeem Ali over
Man.
here on this side
Talk about shit a little
of the
too much,
music
though, but
world.
yeah.
But yeah, Ken the Man. If y'all have not heard of Ken the Man,
I'm putting it
now is the time. Y'all have heard Ken the Man songs and probably didn't realize y'all were listening to Ken the Man. I'll say that. So yeah, those are my waiting to shine artists. Okay, now you can go because I almost forgot to get those two.
Okay, so what's the
Underrated.
under over waiting to shine.
Mhm,
because you said K Dot,
mhm. He was on your list too.
he was my but I'm glad somebody said it so I could say the other
He's
one.
been saying that forever though, but yeah.
Listen, we're siblings.
I'm
Real
glad
talk.
you said it so I could say the other one. Drake. I have not liked Aubrey Graham since Thank Me Later.
Mm.
I have not like
Damn, that's
his very first album. I have
I
have not liked
He's
Aubrey
like, I
Graham.
haven't thanked them since.
Since
He said,
Thank Me Later.
and I still haven't thanked
Now,
him.
the last single that Drake dropped that I liked was it Find Your Love, Find Your Lovin'? After that, you keep all of that shit. You can keep it all. Super good.
I think the last song he did, like the recent one that like Drake did was what's that fucking song? It came out a couple summers ago. Search and Rescue. That was the only like last decent one I thought he did.
I'm good.
He's like, I'm good on that. Like that's the last one I
No
did.
thanks.
He's like, you can do that one.
Underrated.
Mhm.
Stevie Stone.
I knew you were gonna say something to do with them people.
I got a $100 gas card.
We are potting child.
She don't give a
You
damn.
don't get it.
You want to come on the show with us?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
We're talking about music. You
On
want
the-
to be an audience member at this point?
No. On the come up, Dear Silas.
I'm leaving.
Bye, love you.
Who is it?
Dear Silas.
Dear. Oh.
There's Silas. Never heard of them.
Oh.
That's your waiting to shine.
That's my waiting to shine.
That's
No,
not-
yeah,
I've
waiting to
never
shine.
heard of them.
yeah.
Dear Silas.
Now I gotta give a
Yeah.
fun.
They.
Who do they remind you of? Are they
Dear
along the
Silas.
lines of like your Tech Nine?
No, Dear Silas will put you in the mind of a Big Crit.
Ooh,
He
and you know,
kind of just raps about what he wants to rap about.
Crit should have been on my underrated list too because I love Crit.
He is actually on mine. So you said what I was going to say. So good. Anybody else? That's it.
Yeah, just those three.
Okay. I didn't really have too many overrated, so I only had two, and these are like old school rappers. So I'm gonna just say 50 Cent. He just always been overrated. You took a man's career and talked shit about it, and you made it yours.
I respect that.
Because we can have this discussion all day. Ja is better than him, but whatever. This is the one that's conflicting of my overrated. As much as, and this thing about the term overrated doesn't mean that they're bad. It's just like there's a little bit. I put down Wu-Tang. They're overrated.
That is nuts.
They're overrated. I like them.
That is
But they're
that
overrated.
is
You know,
nuts.
every
No, I don't. You know what? I can't. You know what? I can't. And this is why. And this is why I think he's overrated. This is why I think he's they're overrated. Individually, they're amazing. As a group, they're good. The reason why I don't think they're good, I love the rhythm. I love like a producer production, but he realistically makes beats for himself.
He does. I agree with that.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
That's like me wearing a fly ass suit, right? And I give it to you. It's gonna look good on you, but it doesn't really fit you.
Right.
That so if you have that with 9 different other people and you making like I made a suit for them for 9 different people to look that way, is that's why I think they're overrated. Do I think they're bad? No. Individually they're amazing, but it's just like if they really made more songs that were probably a little bit versatile and different versus like it's a RZA beat and it's made you could because RZA be snapping on his own shit.
Bobby Digital.
You know what I mean? He be snapping on like he could do. I think fucking Raekwon does well with the beats too. But other than that, it's just like they're a little too versatile for you to kind of pigeonhole them there. And it's like I don't think they got that moment to like shine like they do, and we just kind of put them up here like that. So that's why it's not that I'm saying they hate. It's just like
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
okay,
yeah.
And then who you got for?
So everything else is underrated and waiting to shine. Who did I have? Mac Miller. I mean, of course he died. Yeah, at the pivotal of what he was doing. So I had Mac Miller.
As underrated.
Underrated and waiting to shine. But,
Okay.
you know what I mean? When he passed away, it's just like he was really like doing something different. You know what I mean? So I
Okay.
like that. JID. I think he's on his way to doing something good. JPEG. Not as much.
Is that a file name?
JPEG Mafia. Yes. Never heard of him?
Never. Yeah, on my computer at work.
Oh yeah, okay. This dude called JPEG Mafia, okay? He's decent, like rap wise, he's in okay. As far as production and making beats.
When he just beefing with somebody?
Let's see. Yeah, I just can't remember. Somebody like West Coast, though. I can't remember. Right.
Yeah, it was somebody in the yeah. Okay, my bad.
No, it's all good. But JPEG, like production wise, he's very different. Where he's like, I don't mind trying something new. Like,
Yeah.
he kind of put me in a mindset of Timbaland, where like I don't mind trying. Like, I'm gonna just put a whole guitar riff in the middle of a song, like bam. Then when you go with song, he will do weird shit like that, and it just doesn't mix. So he's not scared to experiment and try different stuff beat wise. Lyrically, he's kind of average. He probably could be a little bit better. You know what I mean? Earl Sweatshirt, just lyrically, he's good. I don't think he will ever be like a major, top 10, top 5. But it's just like he one of the people lyrically, like you can't. To me, I don't think you can deny him. Here's some Big Grit. I said him. Y'all said him. Scarlett. I actually like her.
You like Scarlett?
I like.
I would have never taken you to be a Scarlett person.
I think as far as like female rappers, just like when we kept talking about lyrics,
She's definitely different.
right? And we always talk about lyrics. Yeah, she's very aggressive with the shit.
She's very raw and rugged.
I'm gonna tell you why.
But she's so different than everybody else.
Yeah.
Other females. So
I'm gonna tell you why it's hard for me to get with Scarlett.
You think she's gimmicky?
No, I really think her rap is genuine, but her PR person is trash.
They don't give her
They
the
don't-
right opportunities.
Like with her lyrics and the shit that they allow her to do on social media, it contradicts.
Yeah.
Like you can't be on stage talking about catching bodies with a fur vest on, your belly out, doing dance moves. If you're going to be a street gutter rapper,
Choreography should not.
choreography should not be the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's think about like
Kim can do that.
let's think about the gangster rapper of gangster rappers. Let's take a 50 Cent. If 50 Cent was up there doing his 1-2 step,
An 8 count.
if he was up there doing his 1-2 step, while doing back down, nobody's going to take that serious.
No, I agree.
Hammer can't get on stage and be MC Hammer
Without dancing.
without dancing. But Hammer gave you, I'm a rapper. I'm not a gangster rapper.
Right.
I'm not a street
Well,
nigga.
technically behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, I was a street nigga, but my performance,
Yeah.
I am a performer.
Yeah. I
that
said Henry
raps.
was an entertainer that rapped.
So
Yeah.
whoever her PR person is really fucking her image up.
I can get with that. I can get with
Like I hate that they allow her to get on social media and do TikTok dances.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now I'm questioning your lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a gimmick now?
Get the fuck this.
So
Yeah,
if you're going to be
yeah.
like you're not going to see Rim do an 8 count. You're not. Whereas to where you'll get an 8 count out of Doja,
Right.
Facts.
but Doja's not a street bitch,
Facts.
nor does she portray one. Scarlett scared me when she was first introduced to the world. Like, why are you so aggressive, young
Scarlett
lady?
was very scary.
I spent my whole days juggling nuts. Like, wait, bitch.
Like, she scared me.
And I believed it too. She was so
Yeah.
aggressive with that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But my bad. Take
Oh, you
off.
all good. You all
All
good.
right,
That
all right,
was
what
really
else we
good. Yeah. Last couple ones I had. Gorilla. I mean, Glow was just
Glow is glowing right now.
Yeah, Glow is glowing right now.
Glow is glowing.
I should have put her as immediate.
Yeah, as an
You know
immediate
what I mean?
like.
Yeah, okay.
I think you did actually.
No,
You said.
maybe I did.
Yeah, I think you did.
Maybe I did. Okay. This person this probably was a slow burn for me too. I should have put him on slow burn. T-Pain, and he making the career making a little comeback. I didn't like him because I didn't really care for that auto-tune shit at the time, but it was like popular and gimmicky. But it's just like the reason why I said that is like I heard him years before then that he started like getting popular, that he started doing the auto-tune. I'm like, Joe, why didn't you just keep doing that shit?
I love.
You know what I mean? It's just like
Tallahassee
you-
I
Pain.
love Steve.
right. It's like, but it's
Teddy pinned her ass down.
right, but it's like I knew what he could do, and he did that, and it's just like I get
That
it
didn't
for you
age
to
well.
continue for. Then what got you on? It's like now get back to that. It's like I knew he's a decent rapper. Then when I heard that he could sing, I'm like,
Yeah, for saying
nigga, what the fuck?
his singing voice without the auto tune is great.
Yeah,
T-Pain can sing his
amazing,
ass off in real life.
amazing. But I always thought he was a great rapper, but he was just doing that auto tune shit, and it's just like.
I was
after that-
always a T-Pain fan though,
Yeah.
so yeah.
And outside of that, he just seemed like he just
No one else on earth
He just seemed like I was just fucking. with him.
can rhyme mansion in Wisconsin the way that man can.
He has a whole tour called the Wisconsin
I
Tour.
He
know.
does.
And they actually, I think it went to Madison.
Yeah, it
Yes,
did.
it did.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
What's the next question?
Okay. Best worst hip hop moment.
Okay, I'm gonna do my worst first. Because of the impact that it had on music. Now, musically, things were great in the way that it came out, but the things that led up to it, the East Coast West Coast beef, created some great music, but created a major divide in music in general, right? Yeah, the East Coast West Coast beef was the worst moment in hip hop to me. I said, like, now we got some great music out of it. Don't get me wrong, but it hurt the culture.
Right.
Now stemming from that same thing is where we got the best music in hip hop for me. I mean, best moment in hip hop for me was the Southern rap takeover, because while you two niggas was over here fighting, them niggas down there was coming up,
And they killed it like ever
and
since,
they
for real.
killed it.
It haven't really been the same ever since, because like motherfucking what, like East Coast motherfuckers starting to sound like if they didn't say that they was from New York, Boston, fucking
Mhm.
Philly, you would not know. You would thought they
Yes.
were down south.
So the Southern rap track takeover movement was probably the best thing that could have ever happened after the whole East Coast West Coast beef, because shit was dismantled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we always had Southern rappers. You know, we had Scarfaces. You know, we had UGK. We had 8 Ball and MJG. We had 3 6 Mafia. But when you start to think about like your TIs, your No Limit, your Cash Monies, your, you know what I'm saying? Like when that genre, like
They
that
opened
era
the door
of music,
for like just not those other two cities.
yes,
Or states. It's like
it wasn't
you
just
never even
Memphis
think-
or Texas.
you
no
would
more.
never thought about New Orleans. You would never thought about David Banner.
Man,
You would never thought about.
you'd
that
have
shit.
never thought, like I said, like if it wasn't Texas or Memphis,
Right. It's
That was
equivalent like
Yeah.
Midwest. Like the only thing you're gonna think of is Detroit and Chicago, which we still do, but it's just like
I mean, and when you think Midwest,
that's all you really
That's
think
all
of.
you're gonna get
That's all
anyway.
you're gonna get.
I mean, we had St. Louis with the St. Louis
Right.
for a
I mean,
quick
you
minute,
got
but
Freddie Gibbs. I know you don't fuck with him, but
We don't
Freddie
like that.
Gibbs for Gary. But it's like we still look at him
We
like
don't
you
like
know,
that.
Chicago. You.
we don't. But no,
You stick to your.
I do
what-
feel
what-
like those two interchangeably, like
Yeah.
it was the worst time, and then it turned into something that gave us one of the best moments in hip hop with, like I said, the Southern style, like
I
rap
think, and I think
takeover.
that's one thing just to say itself with hip hop. It's like we can turn something ugly and turn it to something
Yeah.
great if we need to, and they did. And you know,
No,
you see it
because
about-
when you think like culturally what the East Coast West Coast beef did, it made such a huge separation. And then
but it made
people
everybody step their
couldn't
game
know.
up.
Yeah, it made people step their game up, but it also created such a divide where people had to pick sides.
Right. And I think that was the bad part.
And that was the bad part about it. Like I
Well, the
couldn't
good
like
part about living in the Midwest, we didn't have to.
we didn't have to, but you know what I'm saying. But like for people who, you know, who were from New York, like now you can no longer say that NWA or Dre them were an influence on you, even though they absolutely were. For most
You have
people,
to be real.
you
now.
have to be realistic. Like if you anything after like the early 90s, if NWA was not a inspiration for you as a rapper, you're lying.
Right. And it's like, yeah, you talking about like probably like 98 on up. It's just like, come on now.
Like you had to have the
Hot
and
Boys
then-
was influencing you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So for like at that time, you had to pick a side, and it created such a divide. Like you couldn't like Biggie and Tupac at the same time. Us in the Midwest, we was cool. We listened to all the
You needed
niggas.
both or none of them.
Yeah, it was either all or nothing.
Some
with
people
us.
be like, fuck that. I listen to both of them. I don't fuck with none of them.
And I did, and I listened to everybody. So it like
Shit.
the Midwest people, we was kind of like that neutral ground
Shit.
because as we are literally in the middle. But like it was just a horrible time for the culture in general. But created some great music out of it.
Mhm.
Like they was going hard during that beef because that's what it was. Like, yeah, we don't like you niggas for real or musically,
Mm.
so we got to show out.
Right.
But then they was letting all these, like you said, the Mississippi's, the Atlantas, the Alabamas, the Floridas. Like now you got all these
Right.
niggas coming up. Like
Florida,
y'all can fight.
Florida was not supposed to do anything.
Florida wasn't supposed to do shit.
New Orleans was never supposed to do anything.
Never supposed to.
You know
do
what I'm
shit.
saying?
But y'all let people like No Limit, Master P, and them, and Baby and Cash Money and them slide in that crack. And then everybody completely forgot about New York and California for a long time.
Still kind of do.
Still kind of do. Most rappers are from the South.
Mm-hmm.
So
The better
yeah.
ones too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because like East Coast was supposed to be the mecca. Like you supposed to take that seriously.
Right. Hip
Like,
hop
I-
started in the Bronx.
But I always took like people from the East Coast seriously. It's like everybody else is like, I just want to play in the game. These motherfuckers like, I want to be a Hall of Famer. Like every person that touched
Yeah.
the mic, it's like I want to be that next MC. Where everybody else, that's how I felt. Everybody else just want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
They try to shine. So it,
So those are my best and worst moments, but they were all like happening together.
yep. What you got?
Will Smith's Grammy win.
Best moment?
Best moment.
Absolutely.
The first one? Oh,
It
yeah.
was
The very first.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No,
Very
that's what I mean. That,
Yeah.
that was his only Grammy, right?
No.
Oh yeah, so that's that was the very first.
But
one.
yeah, the very first rap
Rap.
music
Yeah.
Grammy.
Grammy period.
Even though they shaded the fuck out of
And they
it,
protest
bitches.
that whole shit too.
Yeah.
But that and everything that the Source Awards ever produced.
Best moment. Best moment.
Worst moment.
Oh, worst moment.
The Source Awards was very
Listen, Source Awards was part of that whole East Coast West Coast.
yes.
It literally
shit.
was.
Absolutely.
And I think all of us, that's who you have now.
Mhm.
That's what- And I think we all kind of had the same exact question, but in the or answered it, but the
In a different
different
way.
way. So, one of my best worst moments I put down was Outkast in the Source Awards. Because literally Outkast, like y'all got this East Coast, West Coast. Well, the South got something to say, and they got booed. And ever
Mhm.
since then, they're like, fuck y'all. And how many times we mentioned Outkast on this list?
Quite a few times.
Right.
So they did what they were supposed to do. So I won't say that. Actually, I don't have necessarily bad moments. So the other two ones I had, I did say Chronic album, okay. But the other two I have, this is the most recent, and y'all probably wouldn't look at it as a moment, but deep down you kind of like Pharrell Williams, the CEO of Louis Vuitton right now.
Yeah.
That's, if you think about it, that's kind of major. As much as like fashion and hip hop goes together, as much how many times that man named Louis Vuitton get mentioned in a song, and you would never thought like a person of us in this community would have a big clothing line. Yet alone, it's like I'm gonna take the biggest clothing line and be the CEO now. Like no one, it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no Louis Vuitton. It's Pharrell Louis Vuitton now. So that was a big icon. That was a major move. Jay-Z, what album was it? I think it was Volume 3, going platinum during 9/11. I mean,
I guess that was around that time. Huh?
you know what I'm saying? It's just like this is the darkest time in the world, and you went.
That's Hard Knock Life. Volume 3, wasn't it? Or was
That's
that Volume
Volume
2?
two.
Yeah, I was like, no, that was
That was
Volume
Volume
2.
2.
Yeah,
that was
Volume
Volume 2. Yep. And I have a bonus one. This was a weird one. I don't really like the nigga. The nigga just went to jail for 14 years. Prop.
Prop from the Fugees.
I think I can't remember it, and I feel like because nobody remembered this, so I'm thinking like this was some kind of weird Mandela effect or some shit. But I actually remember this. I can't remember it was like the Grammys or like the MTV Awards, but I just remember fucking Prize playing "Let There Be Voice" on the guitar like Jimi Hendrix. Like
I do recall that. I don't remember which.
right, because you remember Jimi
Oh,
Hendrix
wow.
playing like the national anthem, that style, and he was playing "Let There Be Voice," and I'm like, that is the dopest shit I ever seen. So
What's up?
yeah.
Okay. All right, what we got next?
Okay.
Y'all probably know. I know what question is next. Y'all are gonna laugh. at me.
Unpopular opinion, and I said I had the worst one, and it's gonna be on here. I think I'm not even gonna mention it at all.
I'm gonna say mine.
Because if I say this one, y'all be like, don't ever come back here. Just-
Unpopular opinion: Joe Budden should have never been fucking famous because Pump It Up was ass.
I'm not going to argue with that at all.
That's a very unpopular
Hey, Jeff
opinion.
Blade snapped on that beat though.
Yeah.
Beat, yes.
Yeah.
But you mean to tell me that this nigga is now a familiar face in hip hop? He's on TV. He has a podcast. He's doing brand deals because this nigga made a song that pom pom teens can dance to.
He turned up.
And if it wasn't for You Got Served,
Right. And I think that was the thing too. It's just like
that's how
he
Joe
was never
Budden-
gonna get on. He just took
Yeah.
whatever he could. So
Like, I don't feel like Joe Budden should be as famous as he is because all he gave us was pump it up. A pump, it up. Just blaze.
I'll
That's
say
it.
this. I'll say this.
That's it.
Joe Budden did not make memorable music, but
No.
Joe Budden was a hell of a rapper.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
he kind of like Lloyd.
he should not have been famous.
I mean, Lloyd
because
thinks
of
a
that.
little bit more, but you know,
Yeah.
I'll put Joe in the sense of a battle rapper. You could get on stage and you could come up with some of the most creative,
mainstream no.
triple, quadruple, fucking metaphoric. Joe Budden can do that,
Yes.
but that shit don't land well
It
over
don't end
beats.
well. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for that song alone, y'all made this man a household name off of an ass song. Do I think Joe Budden can he rap? Yes. Yes, he can.
Just
However,
that song alone, you like, yeah,
Like, y'all really made this man famous off of a cheerleading camp song.
In Joe Budden's defense, he hated that song.
But
He
what
hated
I
man.
will say that he did.
really.
But what I will say,
and he
what
was
I-
here, he'd be like, I get
Yeah,
it.
but what I will say is that he capitalized off of it properly.
Yeah.
He did.
He did what he had to do off of it properly. But unpopular opinion, y'all made that nigga famous off of Pump It Up.
Mm.
Shame on y'all.
Mm.
Shame on you all.
Mm.
Shame on you all.
You're not wrong when you're right.
That's my unpopular opinion.
Oh, that's your only one?
I only had one. I could have named a million.
You just name a couple more.
Nope.
No, man.
Mm-mm.
I'll see. Go ahead.
It's already been said once and already been said twice. I do not like Kendrick Lamar. I do not like Drake. I do think that Wale is in the top 3, and I've argued this since the big 3 has been a thing.
Mhm.
He was actually on my underrated. I didn't mention him. But yeah. That's it.
I have another, but
What is it?
Is it that bad, that good? Because
No, it's going to get me crucified.
No, just
not like
let's
the
do
one
it.
I got. I mean, I've been just fucking crucifying my shit all day.
What you got?
'Cause
What
I
is it?
got
That's gonna
one
get you
that's four,
crucified.
but I got one.
I'm not a big fan of A Tribe Called Quest either.
What you got, Jason?
Oh, well, yeah, I'm about to say whatever you said. I got something way worse, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go say it.
We're just gonna
I'm
not
not- you know-
acknowledge that.
I'm not.
But you
Like
let's put it
like
but
they
you-
have songs that I do like.
So did you like?
But you
said-
recognize
did you-
what they did for hip hop though.
You like?
I recognize they lost over what they did for hip hop,
They did
That
but,
way you like them.
but I don't like them.
Cool.
You like Q-Tip alone.
No,
He likes Q-Tip.
You didn't like. You
I
didn't
like him
like
as a producer.
I love Q-Tip as a producer.
That's it.
When Q-Tip dropped "Breathe and Stop" and "Vibrant Thing,"
Yeah.
those were the best songs
I
for
love
me
those songs.
that Q-Tip ever put out.
I love the vibe.
Then when Wale did the
Yeah, when he dropped those two songs, those are and that's not even Q-Tip's MO.
at all.
But if you ask me what my favorite Q-Tip song was, it will be "Breathe and Stop" and "Vibrant Thing."
Okay. Okay.
So no, I'm not.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Okay.
I get that. I understand that.
All right. Well, we already said that like one of my what 50 or Ja was a little bit better than 50, and Wu was underrated and everything. I always felt that Nipsey Hussle's death is the reason why he was like kind of popular when everybody made a West Coast.
You're nobody till somebody kills you.
Oh yeah, facts. People was not bumping.
I know nothing about
And
that.
I kind of right, and I kind of
I feel like you had to be from that area to be a Nipsey Hussle fan.
right.
I know nothing
And
about
I
that.
kind of say this, and you gotta listen to when I say it this way, because I might be saying it the wrong way. I kind of felt like that's how they kind of did Biggie and Tupac. Now they was like lyrically good, they was like on that, but it's just like before then they was like the world's biggest enemy of like America's worst nightmare. You know what I mean?
The
And when
reason-
they died, it's just like he's a poet to the streets.
No,
But
the
before that,
reason
he
why
was
I
a
would
fucking
say
duck. You see what I'm
the
saying?
reason why I would disagree with that is because both of them guys were publicly praised before they died, and
To us,
to the world.
I-
Pac and Big were
Pac
the
and
two
Big were the two biggest
rappers in
stars
the
in
it
the
was,
world.
it was,
Yeah.
but it's just like I didn't like how the music. It was to me. I looked at it was a 50-50. Like I understood everything what they did, you know what I mean. But it's just like they always when something happened. I know they had their East Coast West Coast beef, but and yes, you can kind of blame it on them. But they put it fully on them. Like they was just like they purposely made this and like made this divide. Like they put everything negative about hip hop on their shoulders. But when they died, it was just like, oh, bitter greedy. It's kind of like the last stretch of like when Princess died. She was looked at as like the queen's whore and everything. But now when she died, you're the world's queen. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they made it once back to what you said. It's like nobody took somebody cake. There was somebody, but it's just like they quickly changed the narrative so they don't have to look like assholes.
I still
Because
feel
they
like
died.
it was just a little bit different in comparison to the Nipsey story.
A little bit, yes.
Everybody knew Biggie. Everybody knew Pac. They were both
Right.
very culturally popular, musically popular. You weren't having conversations about rap music without Pac or
I think-
Biggie coming up. Nobody was talking about Nip until he died.
Right. I think with the whole Biggie and Tupac thing, I just kind of hate how the media just kind of
Yeah.
slandered them. That's what I'm
Yeah,
coming off with that.
Yeah,
way.
that.
And that's why I
yeah.
said that. It's just like, and as soon as they died, they just kind of reneged on everything they fucking said about, about them.
I
That
don't
would kind
think
of piss
people
me off.
actually reneged on anything about.
Media wise,
about-
not like the people that actually,
Oh no, because Pac was a fucking menace.
right. Until he died, then
No.
it's just like, now they got
Even
like fucking, like,
But even after, and it depended on who you asked. You know what I'm saying? I think it was dependent on who you
I
asked.
think it just irritated me, though. It just,
Because Pac was a menace alive. They still labeled him as a menace afterwards, but nobody ever really took away how he was as an artist, which ultimately turned into, like when we got his poetry and stuff, like all of that still matched who he was when it came down to
It
this
really
man with a
was.
pen and a pad. But Pac was hell.
yeah. But
In
I-
real life.
Right. I guess it's just
He
like,
was
I just guess I'm just one of the people just like,
And
if you
then-
really hate them like that, continue hating them. Don't like,
Yeah.
okay, let's just have this mural. Let's have this college,
I think
like
people
this.
still liked him, even though he was,
They love to hate him.
Yeah, like they still liked him, even though Pac stayed in some shit when he was amongst the living. He did. He stayed into some shit, but people loved him because I think that they accepted the fact that, like, you know what, this nigga is just genuinely fucking crazy. He don't give a fuck. So we gotta love him, and he gives us great music.
Right.
Like,
But yeah, it is totally different. But with that,
but yeah,
and Nipsey,
I agree with
it's
the
just like,
story.
and the thing is, I'm not taking anything away from Nipsey Hussle because like I actually had to backtrack and double back, like listen to his, like some of his albums.
I listened to Nip
Not
after he
fucking bad.
died too, and I
It's not
like
that. Would I still been like a big fan of his?
No.
Not really. But if somebody be like, Nipsey's good, I'd be like, I agree.
But that's like, to go with what I was saying, is like I found, like, after I found myself really not being a major fan of a lot of West Coast rappers in general. After like that era.
Yeah. And he could have been one of the ones where it's just like that he would have been that exception to the rule to me. Like, and Nipsey, you know what I mean?
I think Nip was definitely a bigger staple to LA than he was to the
because
world.
he was making a lot of moves. A lot of positive moves. So locally on that way. And I don't want to say locally that sounds bad, but yeah.
No, he made an impact in his area. Nip had schools and STEM programs and all of that. It didn't reach this side of the world because he kept it where he was from. So I understand the impact that it had on LA.
Yeah.
In the West Coast, but for everybody else, wasn't nobody on that man dick until he was gone.
Yep. What else did I have? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not going to put the one. I definitely don't want to say the one.
Well, let's just go to the next question.
No, but I'll say this though. I hate this unpopular opinion about this unpopular opinion. I've been hearing this like the last month or so, a couple months, maybe it's been going on a lot more, but it's like I've been really hearing about it recently. This Andre 3000 fucking like disdain right now. I'm like hearing, I'm kind of getting tired of it. They basically say that like Andre 3000 is not as great of a rap. Like what they saying is like I get it, but still you can't deny.
People who say that were born in 2005.
Pretty much. They're pretty much
people that say that cerebral cortex isn't fully developed.
Right. So their argument.
They was in the big pencil class.
They can't think fast enough to catch what he's saying or doing. That's the problem.
Literally.
But it was the kids that was in the same classroom all day, and they ate lunch
in the same room.
They
had to get their lunch delivered.
They had the same teacher.
They used to call them BD rooms.
Big pencil class.
Big pencil class. Yes. But yeah, they were just saying. Pretty much, they were saying that like Andre 3000 is good, but we never got to really see that because he was never in a standalone. He never had a real standalone album. Then they're like, "What about Love Below?" And everybody kind of bypassed that. It's just like, yes, he had like, it was just different and different, but like he.
But if you knew 3000, he did not need to do a standalone because him and Big Boy, while they were a group, they still both stood out in their own way on a joint album, like in a group.
That was why they were so good because they were so different.
They were so different, and like my brother was saying, like you had to. They gave you music that you actually had to listen to.
So you almost had to feel.
Like I will openly say that when 3 Stacks drops a verse for a feature, because that's all he's been doing lately.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how dumbed down he wants it to be, you gotta listen to it multiple times.
Actually, because you're gonna miss something.
You're going to miss the first time you're going to hear words, and his whatever flow he decides to give you in the moment is what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And sometimes his flow doesn't make sense until you understand the words.
Like, think about his verse on "Walk It Out." Remember, now walk it out. Like, you have to listen to that.
You have to really listen to it.
And that's the
get what he was saying.
There's stuff I've been listening to from AT Aliens where I had to go back and like, huh? I mean, even Big Boy the same way too. If you really think about it, you know what I mean.
There's the International Players Anthem. Dissect. You ain't even got to dissect nobody else's. Dre, Big Boy. Dissect their verses. And like,
I already did that.
Like, no, actually look at the lyrics. Like, don't just listen to it. Like, look at them too. No, sometimes you'll miss it just trying to listen. Like, you gotta read that shit, and you can figure out
how deep it is. Even like when you like listen to like Big Jackson in general, it's like it is way deeper than like if you go, you can listen to it, but when you read it, like and actually think of Player Ball. I actually got one of those lyrics later on in that.
If when you think about international player anthem when 3000 said, "Like a preemie out the womb, my partner yelling too soon." What the fuck is a preemie? A baby born too soon? Like this, you gotta.
Yeah, you got to rewind 3 times. Yeah.
You have to pay attention. Then he CC'd every girl that he CC'd around town. If you don't know office lingo, CC is carbon copy on an email. So he's sending this email to every bitch he was fucking around town about this girl that he fell in love with.
Right. And I think that goes with the peers, his peers, where it's just like everybody else, like, oh, well, he's not that great because he has to stay alone. You ask everybody that we mentioned, like our top, all these other people that we mentioned, like Jay-Z, if they mention Andre 3000, like, y'all niggas don't know. He up there with us. He know what the fuck he doing, you know what I mean? So, I mean, and the other slight
he was always ahead of his own.
Right. And the other slight unpopular opinion, I can't talk. It has to do with that. I always thought that Big Boy was as good or not at sometimes was better than 3000. Not all the time, but
yeah, he definitely has standout moments too, depending on the song and the style of the song. Like to say that 3000 always out rapped Big Boy would be crazy. Because he didn't.
I would say more times than not.
Yeah, more times than not.
But in general, it's kind of like the Locks where you have like Jadakiss and everything. Jadakiss shine, but it's just like there was a time that she would motherfucking man. Because you think you think Styles gonna do something, of course he will, but it's like we keep on forgetting about Sheek. When Sheek does something, it's just like nigga, what?
Sheek used to get off, and people, but again, like you said, because the spotlight was always on Jadakiss, sometimes Sheek was overlooked, and Sheek was saying some strong shit too.
Like when you in a trio like the Locks, and you have two players like Jada and Styles.
Yeah.
If Sheek was a solo artist, I've always said that if Luch was a solo artist, niggas would be like, that nigga cold.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he was the weak link of the three, so people feel like he can't rap.
Right, and that was totally,
and that's not true at all.
Or sometimes, or depending on what kind of song, it's just like depending on the artist,
like depending on the song
or the artist, like they won't let you outshine that. Like, for example, I missed this one because I had him on the underrated Corrupt. Remember, Doggy Dog World?
Yeah. Oh, Corrupt snapped.
He snapped for a whole minute and a half. We always just remember the video version, or we remember like the radio version. He had a whole minute and a half of put that assness, and like fucking like Snoop couldn't even fucking touch him. I think that's why they cut it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Corrupt just snapped cleanly.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of the name of the song, but there's a song that Myth Bleak got off on, goddamn it, to shut everybody down. I can't think of the name of the song right now.
Believe it or not, there was a couple of them.
I was like, Bleak snapped on quite
a lot. I mean, I actually bought his album. He snapped on that.
Yeah.
He actually snapped on that his whole album.
Bleak was cold.
He was. Next one, low key favorite. Just like,
I really just had one because
NBA Youngboy.
Yeah,
no, it's not NBA Youngboy. It's actually someone that you mentioned earlier, Joyner Lucas. I like Joyner Lucas a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that, like how you were saying, like I know he has more to give. I don't know what the standstill is with him because lyrically, it ain't too many people that can fuck with him.
And he's an amazing. He's the number one storyteller out right now.
Yeah, like Joyner Lucas lyrically right now, like him and Akeem Ali are like.
That song would be nuts.
What?
That song would be nuts.
What? Joyner Lucas is like, and it's not even really low key, but it's just because it's not really a person that you hear often. So that's why I put him as a low key fave. I like Joyner Lucas. I want his bodies of work to be stronger. Can't deny that man's talent though. Lyrically, it really ain't too many people that can fuck with that man lyrically. That's just like people saying, "Oh, Beyonce is the best singer on earth" when they've never heard Kiki Wyatt sing.
Yeah, nobody sings better than Kiki.
But you know what I'm saying? But because Beyonce is Beyonce, she's always going to be listed as, oh, she's the number one singer, and Kiki can blow. Kiki Wyatt and Jasmine Sullivan is blowing all these hoes out the water.
There's like you can mention like 10 other people that like probably got Beyonce.
Beyonce beat, vocally, absolutely, because y'all forget that Brandy and shit, and then like these type of people exist, but because Beyonce is Beyonce, you forget about her. I mean about everybody else. So Joyner Lucas, like I said, like lyrically, Joyner is fucking a lot of these niggas up lyrically.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that Joyner reminds me a lot of 3000.
Yes.
With the storytelling, the punchlines, the you know what I'm saying?
Backtracking what he's like.
Like he got it on that.
Mm-hmm.
But commercially, he's not as,
and commercially doesn't count. I mean,
and I don't think he wants to
unfortunate.
be commercial, because
Right.
I think if they tried to make him commercial, it would be a flop.
Because some people can't go commercial.
But I do want his full bodies of work to reflect the one or two that we get.
Mhm.
I need all of them to sound like that. Like I need everything like that. But yeah, that's my low key thing.
Okay, you go.
Young Blue.
He was just in Rockford Friday.
I fucks with Young Blue.
He literally was just in Rockford Friday.
I-
And they said that he did they said he gave a good ass show too. They said the mic was on and Blue did his shit.
I fuck with Young Blue. Like,
Yes. And not to mention,
and I know a lot of people be like, dude, but you don't like, I fucks with Young Blue.
Young Blue is Young Blue is because he's different. And another thing too that I've noticed about Blue since he was just in Rockford Friday, he's been interacting with a lot of people on social media from the town that went there. Like he's literally tagging people in statuses, like good looking out. I had a good time. Can't wait to come back. Blah blah blah. Like he's literally tagging Rockford niggas, and these niggas is eating that shit up. But I like that kind of interaction though.
You don't let the fame go to your head.
Yeah.
You got to stay in
Yeah.
touch with the people that made you who you are.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he was accepting merch and like literally writing status like, yeah, I'm hey, this shirt you gave me cold. I'm wearing this shit tomorrow. I swear to God, you made a whole status for somebody like that. I'm putting that shit on.
That's
Like that's dope as
love
fuck
right
to me.
there,
Yeah, I like that.
That's the best marketing you can ever do.
Man,
Yeah.
listen. We
and
like
literally
that
do it like, hey,
Being humble is the best marketing you can ever do.
Absolutely.
to be
Absolutely.
relevant is to be humble. You know what I mean?
Treating the small crowd like you do the big arenas will get you very far.
Very. You will have a fan forever.
You will have a fan forever.
And my other, Killer B. Best rapper in Naruto. Best rapper in anime history.
I know what you're talking about too.
You fool? You fool?
Y'all get on my damn
I
nerves.
hate you. Why you think by
Killer B.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, I know that name. Yeah, no.
That's what you were quiet. I knew it. Because I'm like, I hope you mean an alien for somebody else. Because I know you
I
ain't
was trying
talking
to
about
think.
that. Then he said Naruto. I'm like, yep.
That's why I was like, wait,
I'll-
Killer B.
Killer B. He's on the
'Cause I-
t-shirt.
Listen, Killer B, my brain initially went to Wu-Tang. And I was like, wait.
Right.
oh.
And I'm like, it gotta be, it's like either it's an alien for somebody in Wu-Tang or he talking about that nigga motherfucking Naruto. And he did.
Oh,
I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Well, fuck it. That's your hey, low-key fave is low-key fave.
Hey,
What you got, Jay?
Young dude, Zay Will. I'm liking him a little bit. I'm liking him.
Zay Will.
Mm-hmm.
Zeddy?
Mm-hmm.
Zeddy.
Something about him is like
He's catchy.
he's catchy
Yeah.
and goofy, but something tell me like he's probably a little bit more lyrically better than what he puts on.
I think so too. I would agree with that. And well, technically, if you think about some of the shit that he say in those songs, again, it's one of those things where you really got to listen outside of the corniness or the, you
Mhm.
know, of the song. Zeddy be saying some
She
shit a
be
little
saying some
bit.
shit for real.
Zeddy be
And the way it's presented, I'm like, all right.
it comes off as like a little, you know, it's very
I think
TikTok-y.
right. I think because his
corny-ish,
age
like,
range, yeah, you know what I mean.
But he, I like Zeddy.
Right,
I
yeah,
like Zeddy.
yeah. Definitely Zaddy. I don't want to put him up there, Jordan Lucas. I just remember back in the day when they came out, they put him up there with him. I was going to say Isaiah Rashid. I mean, he's not up there, but
I
it's
don't
just,
know who that is.
he's kind of like a rapper / singer, whatever. Like that.
Mhm.
I always kind of like his work, but a couple years ago he kind of fell backwards a little bit because he had kind of a slight scandal about him doing some shit with another dude, and you know, coming out and wasn't supposed to come out when he's supposed to. So.
Who cares if you can fucking rap? I don't care who. you
Right, but
fucking
that,
fuck with.
right, and that was the thing. It's just like somebody exposed him. You know what I mean? It's just like he was like, and it had nothing to do with anything. But that's the point. It's just like, yes, he kind of struggling
Yeah.
with his homosexuality.
We
His
don't care who
girlfriend
you
knew-
do butt
but yeah,
stuff
right,
with.
but it's just like somebody outed him when he wasn't trying to, and it's like that was fucked up, and it kind of
Yeah.
set his career backtrack. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just unfortunate. That's why I just like thought he was just kind of low key. Vince Staples and Vic Mensa, I actually kind of like them a little bit. They different.
So
Go ahead.
okay, nothing.
No, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I can't name one fucking Vince Staples song, and there's a reason why.
Why?
I don't think that nigga's good. And Vic Mensa,
That's why he's low key.
Vic Mensa, I think I might know one song.
I'm kind of liking him now because like after he's like got sober and off of drugs and off of alcohol, I can't really talk. I've been talking to him, but off of
He's a
alcohol,
good actor.
yeah, 'cause I like him on the Sherman Showcase. He can play a good Prince though, but
Yeah, I'm not a.
I think now that he's on social media, because he's like for years he's like I'm not gonna be on social media, and now that he is, he's starting more. He's social conscious now. He's talking. He's always been about Chicago, and you know,
Yeah.
and he's like even more so now. Like now that he's like I guess a sober person, he's starting to appeal to me a hell of a lot more. I get what you're talking about. Like before, like he's just kind of falling that range. So did Vince Staples. Like he kind of fell in that kind of TikTok era until they stepped away from that. And when Vince Staples did his TV show, which kind of reminded me, if you're a fan of ATL, or I mean not ATL, but Atlanta, it kind of runs that way a little bit.
It do.
It do. You know what I mean?
I
So
watched the show.
it's kind of cool. And like I said, Vince Mesa, he's like I said, now that he's sober, he's just a different type of person. So I'm kind of liking that. So low key, that's what I like right now. Where we at? Where we at?
I know where we at.
Oh, artists you just can't fuck with no matter what anybody
My
says.
brother knows the answer to mine.
No matter what anybody says.
Like oopie doopie, eating some fruity loopies.
I absolutely cannot stand Cameron as a rapper. Okay? The nigga's trash. Him and Little B are the same person in different skin tones. One got on pink, the other one don't. I like the version of Cameron on the It Is What It Is podcast. I like that Cameron. I like that Cameron. Stop putting that man in the booth. Y'all piss me off every time. I used to be so mad at the Diplomats because why do y'all keep just give it to Jules and Jimmy, please. Stop giving Cameron the goddamn mic.
You saying Jim over Cam?
I got Jim over Cam.
Absolutely.
I got Jim over Cam.
Summer, what? Come on, man. Come on. You're telling me that Cameron can out rap Jim Jones?
Not.
Ever.
Actually, Jim Jones actually got stuff.
Ever. Cameron has been ass since the beginning of time. That's the only person that I really just can't fucking rock with. Him and Little B together are just ass and ass. Ass and ass. I am. Whoever told them, oh yeah, that sounds nice, was on drugs, or they owed that nigga money and they just didn't want to pay him back, so they dick rolled. I don't care what nobody say.
You know what? To be fair, I think like when Dipset, because Dipset was a big influence. Like when
Listen,
I
like Dipset.
and the thing, what I'm saying, yeah, right. And I think what the thing I'm saying is like I think everybody kind of was there for like
Jules and Jim.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right,
Nobody
right.
was there for a Cameron lyric except this guy behind me, and I think he only did it to annoy the shit out of me.
I mean, I like Cameron. I just think
And
Jim is better.
I think that he likes him to annoy the shit out of me too. Cameron, hands down.
Who you got, Wayne?
Tell me when to stop.
I think I'm gonna stop.
Give us 5 and
Run
shut
it,
up.
Run it. Go ahead.
No.
Okay, since I've already stated that I don't like Kendrick and I don't like Kevin Gates, I don't like Future. I don't like the Migos. Let me see. I don't like Future. I don't like the Migos. I don't like Cardi.
Cardi B or Playboy Cardi?
Neither.
Damn.
I don't like.
Cardi, you're no.
I don't like Travis Scott. I don't like
I don't get the Lord Travis Scott
at all.
I don't.
Beat wise, that's the only reason why I come.
I'm not even gonna give an opportunity to listen to a beat.
Nope.
That's the only reason why I fuck with him.
Let me see. Who else? Like I said, my list can go.
Because again,
Yeah.
anybody after 2010, he does not like.
I don't like I don't like what's his name? I don't like K Camp. I never got the K Camp allure. Yeah, like NBA young boy. I don't get it. This niggas is ass.
Yeah.
Like Future, fuck you for birthing all of these whack ass rappers.
Okay, so I was like one of the first people in Freeport to listen to Future. I bought Future back from Atlanta with me.
I did something about him.
I liked up until Dirty Sprite 2 Future.
Oh,
Was my fave.
I also don't like Wiz Khalifa.
I'm not a Wiz fan. If
I don't
you
hate him,
wanna-
but I wouldn't say
if
I'm
it were-
definitely not a fan.
if it was not for Wiz telling us that he's from like Pittsburgh, I would have thought that he was a West Coast rapper, dead ass.
Yeah,
Because he gives me West Coast vibes
all day.
all day long. I'd have never put that man as an East Coast rapper in all my days, ever. Ever. He's very West Coast coded to me, and I'm not a fan.
And he seems like to me, personally, he did. I look at him a little bit. A lot.
You can't get past Black and Yellow.
Yeah.
All of his songs are about weed too.
That's my issue. I can't get with the stoner music.
Right. That's why
I'm not a stoner, so it
that's the
doesn't
thing- That's the
resonate.
thing. That's why I can kind of fuck with like Kid Cudi and fucking like Currency, because they stoner rap, but they actually good. They actually can like say other shit and do other
If I'm
shit.
gonna listen to stoner rap, I'm just gonna listen to fucking Afro Man.
Yeah.
They're OG stoner rapper. Why
That
not?
just hurt my stomach when you said that.
But seriously,
but seriously,
if
yeah,
you're gonna listen to stoner rap, listen to the OG.
yeah. I guess those two people I mentioned, I don't really look at them as stoner rap, but they do talk about smoking weed all the time. But
Every song.
shit, so does Snoop.
But Snoop gave us gangster shit. Like
Right.
his songs wasn't based around
Right.
smoking weed. He was smoking weed while he was doing some
Right.
gangster shit.
Right. And other people I mentioned, they could do more than that, but it's just like they just kind of known for that too. But yeah, what we on now? Artists that we don't fuck with.
Yeah.
I tried, and I'm still trying. I'm not gonna say I don't hate them or I hate them, but Fabulous. I'm still trying.
Wow.
I don't know why. I'm never gonna say he sucks or he's terrible. It's just kind of like,
So because you just admitted that you like Jada Kiss,
How
you
can
didn't
you
like
not like that?
you didn't like the Freddie versus Jason?
it was okay.
Damn it.
That
So
is not-
good.
That is not tendernism. That is not tendernism. I can't believe you.
I never said I hated him. It's just like I'm just trying to be like.
How can you
It's the
not be
effort.
a fab?
I'm not saying that there's a lot of songs I like that he did. It's just like like a lot of people will realistically put him in like the top 15 or top 20. I'm not gonna do that. I just can't. It's just like there's something like I'm always skip. Like there's some people. It's like you skip over them and you mention their name. You like, oh yeah. I can't do that with Fab. It's like if we never mentioned his name on this show at all, I wouldn't even care. But
Yeah.
I did. You know, I'm trying. I am trying. Y'all just have to give me that right album or that right song where I'm like, okay, and I haven't heard it yet. But he's not terrible where it's like he's trash. I mean,
I liked Fab when he first came out with Lil Mo. I was a Fab fan
Me too.
instantly.
Me too.
Instantly. When he featured on Superwoman with Lil Mo, that was his first debut.
Okay.
And I fucked with Fab from
What was
that
the
day.
other song he did? What was it with?
With Lil Mo?
No, Tania was it one?
Tamia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, I know
Yeah.
it's commercially, but
I'm so
still,
into you.
because I like the original. With,
You like? I was like, you like the Tamia song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Childish Gambino did a version of that where
Yeah.
he killed that.
Where he sang it.
He killed
Yeah.
that shit. But yeah, I like that. So it's not like I'm saying I don't. It's just like certain things like that. Betty Wap, I never liked her.
Me neither.
Once again,
Yeah, baby.
I am on record telling multiple radio personalities, not to be named, that this guy is a splash in the pan, and they argue with me tooth and fucking nail. This guy's next. This guy's on. This guy's a splash in the pan. I give him a year and a half, and he's out of here.
He made it that far.
He made catchy songs.
That shit was ass.
Even catchy.
Oh no, they were catchy. I didn't say they were good. I said they were catchy.
I mean, I don't like Future, but his shit is always catchy though.
And that's how they are making it through. Me personally, I actually like Future, so I won't ever. Well, again, up until Dirty Sprite 2, I was a big Future fan. Like some of his other stuff after that, I was just like, you're starting to lose me a little bit. When that nigga dyed his locks blonde, I was like, what are you doing?
I think when he kind of like
when he broke up with Sierra,
and he started labeling himself as the Toxic King a little bit more, just like it's kind of like you're not even really good at rapping, and you just want to be like if you was a little bit more relevant lyrically and all this other stuff, I would take that Toxic King a little bit more seriously. But go fuck yourself. That's why.
But I fucked with Future when he first came out. When he came out with the Tony Montana joint.
That was okay.
That was my shit. I think I might have been the first person in Freeport to ever even bring that song here because I had been to Atlanta and I had heard him when he first came out, and I played that song to fucking death when I came home. Nobody even knew who Future was when I came back.
Yeah.
Because I went and saw him. He opened up for Birthday Bash, which is the radio station down in Atlanta. They have a big concert every summer. It's called Birthday Bash. Back in the day, Birthday Bash used to be the shit. Like recent years, I think that it's been declining, but back then, Birthday Bash was like the ultimate concert. Like you go to Birthday Bash and you're going to see 15, 16, up to 20 artists in general. That is how I've seen a bulk of artists live is from going to Birthday Bash yearly. And the very first time I went, Future was an opener. He was not Future yet. Like he was Future, but he wasn't Future. And he performed Tony Montana, and that song was crazy.
Sometimes I think it's just like, when they first come out, then it's like they get that immediate stardom. And not necessarily go to the head. It's just like maybe it's the PR or how they portray it on TV and everything. It just kind of warps, you know what I mean? Because I get what you're saying. It's just like immediately I'm just like, you're not really saying that. You just catchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Who else did I have? He's very influential to hip hop. I just can't really fuck with him. He kind of goes off of what you said before, like you never went to a place where it's like, yo, play this song or whatever. Fucking KRS-One.
Conscious rap. That's why. Conscious rap. A lot of that.
I don't think he's.
Oh yes,
it is that.
There was no conscious rap without KRS-One.
It is that, but it's like him and Common. I actually bought a couple Common albums. So I don't know why.
I like Common though.
I like Common, but it's kind of the same thing. I hate using this word because I always felt like if you do this, you say this up. They're very pretentious to me. They very much insist on them. Like, I know y'all smart as fuck, but I kind of feel like they have to be like
Can you dumb it down for us and give us some shit?
It's not even like you dumb it down. It's just like they feel like I gotta be the smartest person in the room. Yeah, and it's like it shouldn't be. It shouldn't. You know what I mean? I get it, you conscious, but it's like you try to be way too conscious where it's just it's a turn off. You know what I mean? So
I understand that.
Yeah. Artist group that you're trying to put somebody on. You've been trying, maybe they bought, it was biting, maybe they're not, but you trying to I'm trying to learn them something. You trying to learn from somebody something.
This is where I have to plug another female artist.
Yeah.
Mona Leo.
Look it up.
Mona Leo. She's not new. She's new to the world, though. Recently.
Oh,
Um, she just released an album called "Who Did the Body." She just got married to Stunner for Vegas. He used to be the baby's artist. They just got married. Mona Leo is not. She's not a new
person.
She's not a new artist. She's been around a couple of years, but I feel like now she's starting to get the recognition that she needs. Her, Kinderman, and Cash Dow are all kind of like in that same.
I think what it
where
is,
like they great lyrically doing some shit, but because they're not commercially like
I
overtly sexualized and talking about they pussy every song, like they're not gonna get
right, and
You
I
know
can see
what I'm
why
saying?
she got overshadowed. Like one, she looked good and everything, but I think why it's like she was another Houston rapper who was a female that like kind of
Mhm.
did it. Meg.
and under Meg, right?
And she
Right.
was, yeah, that's I can definitely see
Yeah.
why now. Like,
Mona Leo,
yeah,
Who
I'm
Did
gonna
the
look her up.
Body?
I'm gonna look her up.
But yeah, listen to
Okay.
that.
All right. Who you got?
I have, of course, because I said it already. Snow the Product. Now we're going to talk about Rhapsody.
I knew she was gonna come up from you.
Yeah, I'm
Somewhere.
about to say, why didn't you mention
I
her?
know. I knew she was coming somewhere in the
And
conversation.
again, because I'm really fighting for the world to know who this guy is, Dear Silas.
Yeah. I put his name in my search.
Like
so I don't forget.
I enjoy rappers that don't have
Commercial popularity,
no, not even that, because I want him to have commercial popularity.
but they don't have it yet. Is what
But-
I'm saying. That's
No, like
That's me.
no, I like the fact that he wrote a song about a skincare regimen.
okay.
He wrote a song about waking up and just feeling good about yourself.
Okay.
Matter of fact, you know who he is.
I do.
Yeah. I'm guaranteed both of y'all know who he is. I'm
No, I
guaranteed
heard him before.
y'all
yeah.
heard the song. I ain't stressing today.
Yeah.
I ain't stressing today. Yeah. I ain't stressing today.
Maybe if I heard like the song.
You negative. I ain't got time. I ain't
No, I know what
stressing.
you're talking about. I
Hey,
know exactly what you're talking about.
the man, the album that I was introduced with him was called Plus Ultra
Okay.
from My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
He has a song called Sailor Moon, and it's crazy.
See, the way you're talking about it, is it fair to put him up on like, well, not this guy's not a rapper, a Thundercat level?
No,
Not yet, not for real.
he's not on a Thundercat level.
You get why I said that.
Him and Thundercat aren't even the same lane.
Okay. So don't think Thundercat.
Don't think Thundercat at all. Well, no, I'm gonna retract that. You can't put him on the same level as Thundercat, except for Thundercat.
Thundercat will sing about whatever. The
Thundercat makes songs. Thundercat typically makes
song.
he makes comedic songs when he wants to.
I don't even look at him comedian. I just like you just took it there because you wanted to. I never looked at it.
Dear Side, the reason why I would say that I will accept that because Thundercat is a bassist that makes music.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Silas is a rapper that was once was a trumpist. He plays the trumpet.
The
He was a trumpet.
Trumpeteer. Like he can play the fuck out of the trumpet.
Okay.
So I'll say yes, we can put him in the same category, but Dear Silas isn't going to make a Dragon Ball do-rag.
Okay.
Okay.
You know,
Or Orange Cat.
or yeah.
Orange Cat.
Don't he?
Oh
Didn't
my-
he also do Nobody Move?
Oh, no.
That's my shit.
And I
Can't find my heart.
man.
But yeah, so Dear Silas isn't going to make one of those. Well, he's not going to make a Dragon Ball do-rag,
Okay.
but he raps about what he's very positive. Let's say that.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, I've been fighting for Dear Silas to have mainstream fame for about 3 years now.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, so We already talked about them before. Freddie Gibbs and JPEG and Akeem Ali.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I can't believe you don't like Gangsta Kane.
Yes, I'm on me. Yeah.
Oh, side note, you ever watched the show Bust Down?
Never heard
Freddie
of it.
Gibbs on it.
Yeah, never heard of it.
It was like I ran across this guy. I always watched that show, Southside. So, and I ran across like, is there any shows like this? And they put me that. It only had 6 episodes, and like fucking Freddie Gibbs played like
I just seen that. It's on Netflix, ain't it?
I think it's on Hulu.
Oh, maybe it was Hulu because I did watch Hulu yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's on Hulu.
I think I seen a preview. Yes,
Yeah,
like literally.
it's okay. Like the one lesbian girl, she can't really act, but everybody else good. And like Freddie Gibbs playing like the HR at a casino. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out because that nigga's funny.
yeah, he's funny in that one. You know what I mean? Okay. Next one. Most influential.
Oh, most influential rappers of past several decades. There's 2. Wayne and Kanye.
Yeah.
On the music side.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking business side, you cannot talk a greater businessman in the rap game other than Master P.
He's in the top 5.
He's in the top 3. He's not 2 or 3. I'd say, me personally. But musically, absolutely. Wayne and Kanye.
Yeah.
Like if they touching it, it's gonna turn into gold. Like at a certain point in time in their careers. And so because of that, definitely most influential artist for the past couple of decades, I'd say.
Mhm.
At least the past 2 decades for sure.
Right. I get
For sure.
I get that. Yep. Wayne.
Lil Kim for the women.
Mm.
That was on my list.
And I didn't even think about for the women because that I felt like it was a no-brainer. Honestly, Kim was like,
Yeah,
Kim walked so the rest of these hoes could fly.
yeah. Kim for the women, and for the guys, I gotta go with you. I'm gonna go with Kanye,
Mhm,
even though I don't like him. Future
mhm,
and Jay.
mm.
Yeah. Okay, so I have Lil Kim on there.
Mhm.
Snoop,
Yeah,
Busta Rhymes, video wise, like he was just brown.
Listen.
Him and Missy, I got Missy up there.
Nobody
Missy and
did.
Luda?
No, Luda.
I put 'em up there, but
Missy
yeah,
and
yeah.
Busta, nobody did music.
Nobody did videos like that.
Right.
Nobody.
Right. So them like that. I mean, not even just like music videos, like lyrically Busta Rhymes is just nice. And like
Yeah.
the way fucking Missy does beats, she should be up there. Like top producer, not top female producer, just top producers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where we at? Most influential. We always talk about Outkast. It's another one. The last 2 I'm gonna say Ice Cube, because a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't be out here without Ice Cube. We talked about Tupac a few times,
Mm-hmm.
and some people like I
Oh
think
yeah. Without
without-
Cube and Dre, there would be no pop.
there would be no
Or
no
Snoop.
no none at all. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like Ice Cube was literally like Pac. He would talk about that gangster shit, then he would talk about that conscious shit too. He was extremely pro-black.
but it stayed so gangster.
Right, and he was extremely pro-black. Like y'all didn't understand, and y'all didn't, you wouldn't think so now, but he was very, very much so. And the other one I had, because we keep on forgetting him, we just don't really put him up there. You mentioned him once, and I was crazy. I was amazed that you did. MC Hammer at that small point in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Hammer, listen.
He actually, realistically, we need to talk about a little
Hammer
bit
set the
more.
tone for a lot.
A lot.
He did.
For just being an entertainment. It's like, hey, we don't have to just, do gangster. We can go past rap in general.
My mom's calling.
But yeah, we don't have to go. We don't have to be pigeonholed to rap, and like we can sell out these big venues and have the big lights and big production. I mean, that will fuck the shit up, but still, it's just like we can do this, and he did, because he was like,
too quick.
and, right. And the thing is, like, and I'm not going to say if his career would have went the right way. You know how we always talk about somebody being like as big as Michael Jackson?
Oh, Hammer,
was-
absolutely.
He was so fucking close. as a rapper, he was so fucking close.
Absolutely. I don't think that they're
If the gangster rap movement never happened, Hammer would have been the biggest
Right.
rapper in the
And
world.
absolutely.
And this is how I can determine if anybody was as big or could be bigger than like Michael Jackson. That's why I kind of don't put Chris Brown on me. I put a lot of people up there, but if you can't or haven't interrupt regular scheduled programming. And what I mean by that, Michael Jackson, anytime there's been a Super Bowl could be on, and they'd be like, well, we're gonna cut the halftime show right now because Michael Jackson's doing he has a video coming out. Whatever show you was watching, and Michael Jackson
that's
dropped a
very
song.
difficult to do now, though. Nobody's doing that.
No,
Nobody's
and
doing
I,
that
right, and I
anymore.
don't know I wouldn't know the equivalent of doing that right now. But the only person that kind of did that outside of Michael Jackson was I think Prince
Hello.
did that once.
Yes, we are.
Janet, I know his sister Janet did that. I want to say Missy, but definitely.
Our mom, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Let's not forget that
She
she
should
is
have stayed here.
the network's biggest fan. She don't give a fuck about interrupting the show.
She should have just stayed.
I'm sorry to break up your statement, but geez Louise, lady. Number one fan does not give you fuck up the show privileges. If I ignored your call and he's ignoring your call, that don't mean you keep calling because we're unavailable. She said, I don't give a fuck if y'all are trying to get on national platforms. I'm the mama. Answer the phone.
Oh man.
She let it be known this is mommy status, like always, whatever. Like, I don't give a damn what you doing.
And this is why I also have my mom blocked from seeing my statuses on social media because she just interjects. And usually her comments have absolutely nothing to do with the content of the status.
Right.
Because she don't give a fuck.
Right.
But yeah, let's spin it out. Because clearly we're gonna have to start wrapping this shit up because she has something to say.
Yeah. Right. So okay, so so back when I was saying like regular schedule programming, just like the only person that did that was like MC Hammer with Too Legit to Quit.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, they made a big deal of just like we gonna cut the show early to present
Yeah.
fucking Too, and that was just the dopest shit. To this day, I still think that was the
Wasn't that a Super Bowl performance too? Didn't he ever do Super Bowl performance?
I don't think so.
Or did he
did
interrupted some kind of something?
He interrupted some kind of,
Yeah, I thought it was the Super
I want to
Bowl.
say that, but still, that was one of like the best openings to a video because he did it like a Michael Jackson video where the video was like fucking like 10 minutes long. And when he came in with Too Legit and he like the fire came down and he did this and he like disappeared and he came back, I still think to this day that's still the dopest shit ever. When he was just dancing and a fireball came up, then he just disappeared, just crazy.
I don't think it was a Super Bowl performance, but I do think it was a Super Bowl. They did it during the halftime of a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it was something that had to do with the Super Bowl for some reason.
Mm.
Yeah. Hammer also was the only person who would bring 150 people on stage, but everybody had a purpose. Like, niggas wasn't just standing on stage. You got on stage with Hammer, your ass was busting out an 8 count.
Yeah.
If you wasn't up there pop locking and shit, you're not getting on stage.
And
You're going to earn your keep on that stage.
Yeah, and he let me know it's like 100 people. You ain't gonna be 98 and sit in the background like
No.
lights on them.
Hammer,
What are you doing?
everybody on stage with Hammer played a part. You go to these concerts now, it's 47 niggas standing on stage and they just standing there smoking weed looking dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
You got on that stage with MC Hammer, your ass was performing. So you better be at practice. You better learn this motherfucking 8 count. You better not fuck it up. And I'm talking about that shit was crisp. It was in sync. Like, it was tight.
Yeah.
Like,
He
like shit.
spent
You
a
can
lot
tell
of-
behind them scenes on the
Man,
practices.
he spent a
Hammer
lot
type
of
shit.
money. And I get it. He did that, you know what I mean? So that's why I thought he was like had a lot of influence on hip hop. So he doesn't get enough recognition on that.
Yeah,
you know? So, we almost done. We got 3 more topics. So
Yeah, we do. I didn't get them questions.
There was the ones that he was supposed to send you. He didn't send them to you.
I thought you had-
So I got to
oh.
freestyle it. All right, come on.
okay. Best beat.
Off the dome.
So,
Rottweiler, Method Man and Redman.
Fabulous.
ooh.
Number 2, Busta Rhymes, ELE,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Off the dome with it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Off the dome with it.
Ew.
Off the dome with I don't even got to say nothing else. Them two right there just.
Ew. Mm.
That Rottweiler was.
Ew.
Rottweiler was dangerous. That extinction level of it, dangerous as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them two right there.
Was that whole album or the
Shit. I mean, honestly, we talked about a week ago that whole album.
the whole album? That and the Coming, the one before that. No, ELE was before the Coming.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, both of those.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one?
I got a couple.
Go ahead.
Run DMC, Sucker MCs,
Mm.
G-Dep Special Delivery,
Yeah.
Little Brothers Loving It.
But that's a low key one. That's a
Okay.
Okay.
It was something about that, the way they did that sample. It talks to my soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jeezy's produced by Shawty Red, Who Dat.
Okay.
Mm.
Those are my favorite beats.
Okay.
All right. Y'all got some good ones. Okay, here's a simple one. Clips Grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Even though y'all didn't fuck with them, but Tribe Called Quest, Electric Relaxation is actually kind of a smooth one. That what do you like? Like that was still like, yeah, that was the one that everybody like. Yeah, I did that.
I like that song.
Right, that's the one where you like
Yeah, I like that song.
that beat. You know what I mean? Here's another one because they will never make my list of anything per se. Right? I mean, I like them, but they just don't really make my list of anything but this song. Souls of Mischief, 93 till Infinity.
Okay, yeah.
That beat, like
Yeah.
anytime I heard that beat, and I heard a million one
Damn,
people
that
do
should have
beat,
been sampled so many fucking
and
times.
it was never bad. Each sample was never bad.
That song's been sampled.
Maybe it's just
a lot.
more of that song and that sample, but either way, they did it. Rick Ross did that. I'm not a huge fan of Rick Ross, but he did that. He snapped. Currency, he did that and he snapped. You know, so that one I would say that Mobb Deep, It's Yours, and Getaway.
Mm.
That Getaway, oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
been sampled a lot too.
That Getaway, oh my god.
Even though that was a sample of a sample, but it's been sampled a lot.
Yeah, but I love that one. This is one of the ones where it's just like I'm trying and this bad list breathe.
Hey, that shit was hard.
Right. That was the one. That's one of them songs where I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It
It just wasn't. But yeah, that's one of the ones where it's like Fabulous kind of.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not losing hope on Fabulous. So that's
Okay.
All right. Best intro. Now this must have been like a little confused. So what I mean best intro like beat wise and best intro that's lyrics.
So y'all gonna have to go before me since I didn't get this question because
Right.
I gotta think about it.
Because when I did it, I was thinking of beat wise. When he said that, I think he was thinking more of
Like speaking wise, like Wale.
lyrics or something, or like an intro to a song. So I'll let you go.
Well, I did both
Okay.
Okay.
because I had it all fucked up. So even though I told y'all the other day, favorite intro to a song, Manny Fresh, again,
Mhm.
Get Your Roll On.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. And intro to this is an intro to an album.
Okay.
Mm.
The Dynasty intro
Oh,
for the Dynasty album.
yes. That did go hard. And the Dynasty album was like the one I always forget that he made. Where it's like I think that one is his best album, but
Mhm.
that intro was probably one of his best out all the collection of his album.
Mm.
But the album itself was kind of like, you know.
Yeah, the album was ass.
I mean, the more I listen to it, it's like it got a little bit better, but it's just like in comparison to the rest of them, yeah, it really wasn't. I always forget about it. I always forget about the Dynasty album.
My favorite thing of the Dynasty album is the intro.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I now that we've been sitting here talking, two popped in my head. I can give them two. Really quick,
Okay.
you know. Of course, because I think I mentioned this the other day. Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
So I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets any more harder than that. Like if you're sending shots, this is the best way to fucking do it.
Yeah.
And there was no sugarcoating it. That man hated Biggie from the beginning, from the first fucking drop until the end.
Yes.
Like he starts off telling you first off,
Fuck your bitch.
ain't the clique you claim. That means fuck all y'all. That means fuck all y'all. Like
Yes.
I don't think that that was so clear cut, the straight gut punch. Like, and he started it off
Pretty
with
much.
literally, like he wasn't even rapping. That nigga was like, "Yeah, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat." Like, come on, man.
Like you could tell he took one sip of Hennessy, like, let's go.
If there was ever any thought in your mind that someone hates you,
He literally took a you fat bitch. Run it.
there should have been
And they
no
were still recording this.
confusion.
He probably had a whole 10-minute conversation how you hate that nigga. They just caught that part of the song.
No confusion should have ever come from that song. Like
No.
you should have been like, I don't understand you. Oh,
Which
that's
one?
what the fuck you do.
You talking about heavy nigga?
And for me, number two, one of my all-time favorite hip hop songs, though, and I didn't even mention it at all during this entire show, but the intro for me is the build up "Quiet Storm" by Mobb Deep.
You been jumping. I mean, you've been chopping all day, but these last ones, you've been dropping.
I didn't mention Mobb Deep, but like, that rain, that storm, and then how the music just come in like real
And the
light, and it
crazy-
builds and it
And
builds.
both of the videos,
Yes,
I
and
remember,
Prodigy
I
is
remember
talking.
both of the videos, they were, oh my
Yeah.
God. They had like this one weird remix video, an original one, and both of them were just like,
And then you got Lil' Kim on the song, and she just shows her entire fucking ass.
Hey, she flashed on both them niggas.
Like, Kim snap right, and we get the ultimate Lil' Kim dance. We get that joint in the
Boy.
video, like, but the build up to how that song starts, like I said, you hear the shh and the rain and thunder, and then you get the, like, come on, man. It don't
we
get
should have
no better.
mentioned my beat a little bit more.
We
in this
should have
fucking
mentioned
group,
my
though.
quite a bit,
Yo,
but that's like one of my favorite rap songs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, Jay-Z Volume 3. So this was that album I was talking about that with 9/11. So they had an intro and an outro to that, and the reason why I like that is like I always thought it would be dope if it was actually a whole song. Then like years later, I actually found out it was a whole song. We just split it up in like two pieces, and there was like two more pieces. So it was like, so the song like itself, like the intro and the outro is probably like a minute and a half each, when it's really like a 3 or 4 minute song, and that's why I thought it was dope. Outkast, Spody Dolly, Dopalicious.
Oh yeah.
The whole song in general is just dope, you know what I mean? Rough Riders, Scenario 2000. Now, if you don't know,
How come I don't remember that intro?
I'm gonna tell you right now. So it wasn't even an intro. This is actually a whole song. This is like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even remember the song.
right. But this is why I like it. So Jigga My Nigga, when it first come in, that intro part of that song, the dun, dun, dun. Me and Jarvis, shout out Jarvis, we was like listening to that and everything. We always thought like that intro, that part would be dope as fuck. And it's like, yo, what if this was like a song? You know what I mean? Then I was working at Cub Foods at the time. I was a little kid. And I didn't, I just graduated high school, and I just heard this song, and I didn't have a cell phone, and this is like when 105.9 was on. And they're like, we got this new song by the Rough Riders.
Boogie.
Man, and it's like, we had the whole Rough Riders, we
Shit,
had DMX,
Yeah.
we had Drag On, we had Ease, we had the Lots, everything. It's a song called, Scenario 3, 2000. He's like, if y'all remember the Jigga My Nigga intro, you will know what I'm talking about. And I'm like driving home from work, and I just heard that beat come in. I'm like, fuck is this? It was that hot where it's like you heard that hot song back in the day where you had to hit the block like 2 or 3 times before you got out the car. I hit the block twice. I'm like, oh, I gotta let cuz hear it. So I'm like running in the house, picked up the phone. I'm like, Mom, I need to see the phone. Get off the phone. I grabbed the phone. I called cuz. I'm like, yo, and I'm like trying to drive in the car, talking to the car. I'm like, yo, you gotta hear this song. You gotta hear this song. This is what we was talking about. And you know that. So that was a big deal when I did that. Personally, I have them on my list, but my list was still a little too big where I didn't mention them. but I'm gonna mention him right now. He should have been on the most underrated. He should have been like not necessarily influential, but like a lot of stuff he did. I should have mentioned a little bit more. Old Dirty Bastard, Brooklyn Zoo, Brooklyn Zoo. Not even Shimmy Shimmy Y'all. Even though I love that, but Brooklyn Zoo. I mean, even though I love that one, even though I love Shimmy Shimmy Y'all, I love that so much. But Brooklyn Zoo, like the intro, like everything about him, when you see that video and you hear that song, it's like literally that's why you call him Old Dirty Bastard. Like everything about that song was so dirty and grimy. The video was dirty. How he even sang, he just came in, would you let me love you? I'm like, what? And the piano came in. I'm like, fuck. So Old Dirty. Old Dirty.
Okay.
All right. Best lyric. I mean, we could go on for days, but
Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh
Best
yeah.
lyric.
I'm gonna have to think about this one.
I simplified mine, but I'm going to give it to two people's same song.
Okay.
We've already talked about it. International Players Anthem.
Absolutely.
Andre 3 Stacks and Pimp C.
Yeah. Yeah.
Andre is Andre. And Pimp C knew exactly who the fuck Andre and Big Boy were. Pimp C said, I'm not finna let these young punks splash on me. And he made sure that if he wasn't the best or second best,
yeah,
you're going to fucking remember me. And we did. All right, Pimp C.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm not even going to give best lyric.
That's that.
Their verses
Mm-hmm.
will always be
Yeah. Okay.
iconic.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So for me, I said the same thing, but like Players Anthem, it was just more specific one line that Andre 3000 had. It just sat with me over and over and over when I heard the song. Spaceships is not equipped with real view meters. When he said that over, I'm like, if you don't understand what he meant when he said that. When
You're
he said
going
that,
out of space. You ain't coming back.
right. Where we going, you
ain't gotta look
coming,
back.
you ain't looking back, you're going straight ahead. And I thought there was so many levels to that, and I love that.
Yeah.
And this one, me and him mentioned him, whatever, Freddie Gibbs. And this was like, I've been listening to him for years, but like, it was this song that made me like him. So it was the song called Scottie Pippen featuring Currency.
Oh, yeah.
This is what really made me like him. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna read you the lyric that probably what got everybody on it. You probably know what I'm talking about. So he's like, what he says: I'm gang banging affiliated, federal investigated, self-educated, all my co-conspirators catching cases. I dropped straight out of college and majored in home invasion. So I gotta believe my balls is clear up with all my altercations. Like when he said that line, I was just kind of like,
It was the way he said it.
I know he just
Freddie Gibbs has one of the dopest flows
he is
in the game.
He is. But that what really made me like actually both Freddie Gibbs and Currency. So that's why I said like once again when it's like, oh well, he does that stoner rap. When you listen to Freddie Scottie Pippen, like, oh, Currency can do a little bit more than that. That's why I always kind of give him a little bit more respect.
And then your 3 Stacks verse, mine was wetness all around these sheets, but I'm no island. Peninsula, baby.
Makes no
That's
sense.
it.
I'm
I
not
go
crazy.
crazy. Give a all this pussy cat that's in my lap, no looking back.
Spaceship.
Spaceships don't come quick with rear view mirrors. They dip as soon as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped.
Yep.
That nigga is. It's like you can't just give a part. Like everything
That
had
entire verse.
that entire
whole
verse.
but that one just specifically right there. But yeah,
I'll even give you a mushy verse, a mushy thing with that verse for me. I think of that verse every time I look at my girlfriend.
That's love.
That is really for real.
Like when I look at my girlfriend, I think of that verse. Because if you knew me before her,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So of course that song in general.
And it's wild that
Yeah.
like all the artists and people we mentioned, that was the end where it was just like it came down to that.
Yeah.
Everything.
None of that.
Like we could have mentioned a bunch of Biggie shit. We did mention like some Tupac shit. We could have mentioned some Nas. We didn't really even fucking tap on Nas.
No, we did not.
I kind of like that because I was trying to like try a little bit. We didn't mention NWA, nothing. So I kind of that's what made me, and I'm probably taking you away from shit, but it's just like that's why I said were you a elitist and all this other shit. But go ahead.
So obviously International Players Anthem was going to be on mine. But one that me and my brother both personally love. This dude is such a dope artist. He's another one that you have to really listen to. He's from the South. You have to really listen to him because he'll slide some shit in. Young Drum.
Oh.
If you listen to his verse, the first verse in Shoulder Lean, right? If you listen to his verse, any of the verses in We Be in the City, Young Dro, some of the shit that this man says in his song, but he says shit so smooth.
He does.
Like there's not even one line out of Shoulder Lean that I could just pinpoint. I can just
You just gotta listen to the song.
Like because he will literally slide.
He literally just slid in like the whole time.
Yeah.
Like he glid like let's just slide this.
Man,
all
like
the time.
the man say shit that will literally go over your head. Like when he did We Be in the City, he start off, car ain't got no roof. We be he would like the way he even just starts off either of those songs. But when he did Shoulder Lean, which was I think that was our first introduction to Dro, was it not?
Yeah, it was mine.
I think in general, like we like Dro, like you may have heard of like underground Dro,
I heard
but like
some buzz about him,
yeah,
but like
but actually hearing Dro for the first time was Shoulder Lean, and man, like if y'all what's his name on Facebook? Is it Jody?
Too Good.
Jody Too Good. If y'all ever follow his page, like he does full out breakdowns of some of these, like some of the songs that we've mentioned today, and because he will play it and then stop it.
Mm-hmm.
He won't just let the whole verse go because he wants to make sure that you just heard what the fuck this nigga just said.
Oh, so he doing personal reactions on it.
Yes,
like
and then he will break down the lines of the verse because I can guarantee you some of the stuff that was said. Of course, we love International Players Anthem, so we know everybody's verse.
Yeah,
the entire song, word for word, bar for bar. Young Dro's Shoulder Lean, he actually does a full out breakdown. Like he'll let it go maybe 2 lines, and then he'll stop it because I can guarantee you what Dro said you didn't catch. Like the way he describes his cars, the way he describes his outfits in the song. Man, talk about Salamander Sanders. Who, first of all, if you don't know anything about the goddamn Salamander Sanders, this nigga telling you he's wearing leather shoes.
Okay.
The person that close to do that is Big Boy.
Okay. I'll let me ask y'all this question.
Why can't they on the
So when because I've been vocal about this. Dro's better than Tip.
Yes.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
But when you heard,
But
when you heard Dro say, "Whoop a nigga ass with a tall nigga," tell me, give me the visual. Did you?
You want to know what I envisioned?
He was holding a tall nigga
by the feet.
Whoop a nigga ass with a tall nigga.
Like Dro was one of them people where he reminds me of Andre 3000 lyric, like with the way that he puts verses together lyrically. You have to pay attention. You're going to miss some shit.
Right.
You have to. So I will definitely say between International Players Anthem and I'll go so far as to say damn near any Young Dro song.
Dro don't miss.
No,
Dro don't miss.
it's man, this
You gotta really and also we've mentioned him a couple of times too, Wale. So
yes,
right
yes.
now on TikTok, there's a trend, right? And they've been calling it the Drake trend, the Drake intro trend. I don't know if y'all have heard this or not, but y'all know how Drake start every song and he give you these little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool, right? There's this guy that got on there and said, like, look, y'all doing this Drake trend, but I think that y'all are forgetting about somebody who does this shit even better than Drake, and it's Wale. Wale will talk you through an intro of a song and say the same kind of shit that Drake's saying, but Wale will have you like, what you just say?
Like I said before the show started,
He will put the ass.
Wale-
Like, I'm sorry to bring you my ass this.
Yes,
Wale will fuck your mama, your
Yes.
sister,
yes,
and your favorite auntie.
yes.
Beat you up because you
Yes.
found out, and then found a way to talk you into feeling guilty about his actions.
Yes.
That nigga is smooth.
I mean, like seriously, like Lotus Flower Bomb.
Man.
Nobody talks to the women like Wale
Nobody
talks.
talks
No,
to women like
none.
Wale do.
Like I say, he makes good love songs.
Yes.
You can say Drake all day, or you can say fucking LL Cool J all day. He makes like it gets down, like he literally gets down to a core of how a man
Yes.
feels.
When he
Good
did
bad,
Matrimony with Usher,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. This is
What?
really, if y'all ever want to know how a grown nigga feels, like for real, in real
Listen to
time,
Wale.
Wale, don't listen to nobody else talking about, oh, I want to do this to you, bye, 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 I got this.
Yeah.
If you feeling this type of way, like from like the beginning when you meet a girl, while you in a relationship, while you break up, and while you want to get them back, if you really truly want to know how a man feels all the time on a romantic level, just listen to Wale.
Yeah.
You will always get the right picture. Am I wrong?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
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 So those are my picks.
Yeah.
I think
So-
are we
Yeah, we done.
That's
And
clear.
that's crazy because the list, I would thought we would have more stuff. Like your regulars. I'm really glad, guys, that y'all stepped out the box. I mean, I'm glad y'all put the traditionals, but step out the box. And it's kind of clear, like, not to put it that way, but Outkast was like the winner today.
Outkast was a for sure winner.
For sure, winner, you know what I mean? Was there anybody else super quick, like certain things you want to mention that we need to throw up there?
I honestly feel like we covered quite a bit.
Okay.
I don't think that anyone else needs to be mentioned, or at least not if we ain't got enough time. We already been on.
What the hell? We 3 hours
Yeah,
in.
we already-
Like,
But
we've been on the show for 3
I
hours.
think this is the longest hour, like the show we did, like any one of our shows. You know, what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
You know, I think the only one that I would probably think of, like that I wanted to mention that was like underrated. Remember back in the day, there was this group called the Youngsters.
Yeah, I remember the Youngsters.
I always thought they was underrated. They could have been something. They could have like blew up, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but I didn't get a chance to mention them. So yeah, shout out to them, whatever. So that's been a good long show. I'm glad we did it. We
Mhm.
finally got to do this. So shit,
Konnichiwa.
here you are. I'll see you later. We done. We done. Shit. All right, yo.
Oh, my butt.
I did not think this one get through that show. I was like, man.